Alright, you ready? I'm gonna count to 3. 1, 2, and 3.
Like I didn't see that one coming. Pause for a second if that's the case. Hold on. Alright. Close this door here. Alright. Did you all hear this? Twice he just like sneezed in my face. The dog sneezed in my face. You're excused for right now. Thank you. Hey, Victor, can you bring me some napkins? This thing, I swear, is a freaking ham. The thing is, though, he lays like this, and then, like, 30 minutes later, falls off, because he's half asleep, and he's like, eh, whatever, climb, or just fall off just like that. What happened, bud? Did you fall off the computer? Did you fall? What happened? What happened? Okay. He's like, I don't want to be your normal shoulder kitty right now. I am obsessed with other things. It's about dinner time, y'all. He is resisting really hard right now. Although he just lets me do whatever. He's like, it's okay. Hello, I'm Polishu, and apparently we make really cozy spaces for all of our friends if and when they need it. We use pink and rose gold blankets to just encompass the space that we're in. So please, come hang out with us. We've got cozy spaces and lovely friends and communities, and we definitely love Disney in here, so please come and hang out. I just dropped a lemon in that pond. My fingers were all sticky. It just sort of... My fingers were sticky. It just sort of slipped. Why? Good question. I've been eating delicious berries all day. Look at my hands, I swear. I've been experimenting. I want to squeeze a little bit of citrus on these wild fruit. Now it's just berries with no twist, unless it's just down there in the water. I do it myself, but I have these pulpy fruits to take care of. You both look like you could possibly join the upstairs crew. If that isn't top energy, I don't know what is. You want to come up, don't you? It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool being up here. Yeah, all the best people are up here. Don't get too Yo! Excuse me! The doubt in this chat, if you had the audacity to tell me that that was not gonna freaking work. Perfect shot!
That is freaking awesome.
Somebody clip that!
I think I've had enough.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Just in time.
I don't even know how I got him!
He died because he fell. Probably saved
I know! Oh man! Yes!
Was that a solo?
Yeah!
Damn!
Woo! Oh! Well, hi, Terataki! Oh my gosh.
It goes on and on and on.
Remind me of everything tonight. Yes, I'm in the zone.
Dreaming about the things that we could be.
Places 29 kittens on random heads.
Oh, look at that big ol' yawn. Big ol' yawn, huh? Somebody clip that for me. I'll take that and make that a clip. No worries, Alice. You take your time. Maybe we'll just have like a mini snuggle stream tonight. It's okay. Lay down. I know. I moved on you. We're just gonna have to sacrifice you. How's that sound, huh? You know what? You know what? We're just gonna have to sacrifice you to the Twitch gods. Can we just sacrifice you? We'll put you in the instant pot. Nice and quick and easy. It'll be a little furry. Probably a little tough. But I'm sure you'll make do. We'll sacrifice you to the Twitch gods. That's how we get followers, right? That's how we get them. That's how we get them. We're gonna get followers by sacrificing you to the Twitch gods, so that we can do better things for the world, like, you know, donating to charity, and I can't keep it up any longer. Thanks. Thanks, Governor. Let's just scare everybody. It's fine. I'm sorry, there are scare alerts in there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm awake. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, Firebrand, thank you. I need Crean. Stark naked. Total, like on the rug, laying down on the rug picture, right? But he needs to order the giant pillow that exists. That is a baguette. It is a giant baguette pillow. And he needs to just have it, like, spoon the pillow. Just, like, all of the only... And then he's a green panini! What's going on with my mouse? It's really strange. Welcome on in, everybody. I am Polshu, your cozy chaotic goblin variety streamer here. And you guys have started a hype train in the middle of the intro where none of the alerts play. So give me a second to replay those very quickly, because thank you. Metal, thank you so much for, first of all, Eric, thank you for the 29 months and the 29 kittens on random heads. Metal, thank you for the 7 months. We're gonna replay this, maybe. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Thank you for that. You guys are...
Yay.
Yay. Dark. Cat over here snub sniping. I can't even talk today. Oh my gosh. Cat, thank you for the gifted sub. And the 100 biddies. I'll always love this bop. Metal, Cat, Dark, and Cat for the gifted sub. Thank you so much, guys. Grab a drink,
Pull up a seat. Welcome back to the main party. Dino, thank you for this Prime sub. I know you only get one of those to use. Oh my god, what are you guys doing? You're killing me right now, Lex. Kat, thank you for the gift sub to Lexi. Grab a drink, pull up a seat, enjoy some content. Welcome back to the main party. Thank you for the Bezos money. I appreciate that. Thank you for the Bezos money. What are you guys doing? You're just like oozing it up in here. Metal, thank you for the gift sub to Aqua. You guys are being so incredibly kind. I hope you guys enjoy the use of the emotes all across Twitch. I love seeing them in other channels, so thank you so much for the kind support. Guys, as always, enjoy and welcome to the main party. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. That is so incredibly sweet of you all. Especially after I've been like gone and not been able to stream and the internet's been a mess. If I'm a little flustered today, I feel really out of practice. I don't know if that's like a thing, but I feel really out of practice right now. Like we haven't had a normal stream in almost 2 weeks. And I'm like, I feel like I'm forgetting something, okay? But as I'm going back here really quickly, thank you guys for Lexi getting the first at the party and your daily P's. Dalen, Callie, Dark, Hashino, Gone, Aqua, Bramble, Shades, Governor, Zilliana, Metal, and Dino. Thank you guys for getting your daily P's. I really do appreciate it so very much. Thank you guys for sharing your streaks as well. Dino, I saw, what was that, a 50 stream streak after we had the absolute mess that happened the other day? Oh, if you guys didn't know, I know it's been a couple of weeks, maybe? God, I'm so out of touch. But there are new hype train emotes, and they're all going to benefit, or they come from the same artist that worked for Alvea's Sanctuary. So if you guys participate in the hype train, you have a chance to get those emotes that they have. And if you guys don't know, I don't know, Shades, if you have the information for the Alvea stream, if we can get a shout out for them. If you guys want to, you know, similar like we talk about the ferret stream, Alveus does the same thing, but for a lot of other exotic animals. They have wolves, they have like emus, they have some other like farm animals and things. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, if you guys aren't following them, you should. It's a 24/7 animal cam, and they have lots of conversations about conservation, right? Like they had Jacksepticeye out there recently, who made an incredible donation to them. Alvea Sanctuary was also like featured by Twitch in the like IRL takeover. There was a lot of the sanctuaries and like the animals, aquariums, and zoos category that were considered IRL, because they really are, you know, in real life out in the wild there. I love that they're like where wildlife meets Wi-Fi. That's an amazing way to put that. But it's all these cams. They talk about the conservation all the time. But if you guys want one of the... Oh, they're doing a subathon too. That's absolutely right. Thank you for the reminder, Dino. Yeah, they're doing a subathon as well. What are they up to? Didn't you say the other day they were up to like 16 or 18 days or something? Crazy numbers, and they've got like all kinds of streamers and people coming in to fill the space. 21 days. Wow, that's incredible. I love to see it. I love to see the support. I know that they're doing incredible and amazing things. I don't know what their plan, like what their plan is to do with this money. Do you have any idea, Dino? Have they like earmarked it for something they're doing? I haven't had a chance to look. I've just caught glimpses of it. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know exactly what it is that they're doing. But guys, welcome on it. And it's so good to see you all. If you guys want to share something about your week, please, anything. I haven't heard from you guys in some days, some of you guys, because I know you're not in the Discord, which is fine, but I miss you guys here too. I know I sound silly, but I really just gush to me, tell me all the things that have happened. Please catch me up. They're currently working on an office building. Okay, that would make sense. I don't think that, like, the offices that they have are almost like inside. They're inside the thing, right? I'm gonna keep yapping so that you guys forget about the hype train. It's fine. Buried, welcome on in. Thank you for getting your daily P. I appreciate you very much. I hope you're doing well. I hope your game stuff is going. as well. I know I've been out of touch. There's been a lot of crazy stuff going on, but I'd love to hear about it and like what's the next goal? Like what's the next thing, right? Are you guys featured in any of these new promos? Is the release coming soon? I don't know. Hi Crime, welcome in. Thank you for getting your daily pee. But again, if you want to go see Alveus and want to get some emotes from them, the Alveus emotes are in the hype train. And there it goes. Bye-bye, I think. Yep, there it goes. Thank you guys so much for a level 3 10% hype train on today. Ooh, let's see what we got. Oh, I got frog. I got the frog. Metal, that's one of my favorite ones. Of course, we love the balloon dog. But I got, what's the toad's name? I can't remember. What is his name? I can't remember. They just showed him on there too. One of the streamers was trying to hold him, and he was Georgie. Thank you. Yeah, Georgie. Georgie's so cute. Like he's like this big. I don't know if he's a frog or a toad. I think he's a toad, but he's like massive. This massive frog, and he just like sits in their hands unless you don't hold him right, and then he's like wiggly. And they like had to set him down. He was like, "Yeah, no, I'm just gonna sit here instead." I love all of the stuff that they do to talk about like the conservation of these animals and pets and wildlife and things that they're doing. Incredible efforts being made, and I love to see that they're doing it. So if you guys want to go check them out, please do so. Please, especially during this subathon. And if you want to throw a sub or two their way, totally worth it. Totally worth it for them to build a lot more things there. Hi, Dragon. Welcome on in. Thank you for getting your daily peas. Again, if you guys have things you want to talk about your week or anything else interesting you had going on, please let me know. The goal for today is to see whether the stream can hold for... I understand, Dragon. We're trying to see if the internet's going to hold tight. I want to get into some Palia things. There's still some relics. There's some other things. We've got to talk about this new announcement that they just had. I've got to clean up the bundle board. We might do some, if anybody still needs the macaroons, we might run a little cooking party for that, because I still need the macaroons. I haven't done that yet. I was trying to wait to do it on stream. So if you guys haven't done it yet, that's definitely on the list of things to do today. We're just coming up to 2 months post-release. Has it really been that long, Buried? I swear it's not been that long. Our biggest news is that we just hit the requisite reviews to be listed as overwhelmingly positive on Steam. Oh, I love that. Is that for the bundle? Yes, it is for the bundle board, Katashino. Very much so. I think it's the last thing that I need is just those. So it's interesting you mentioned that, Kat, because I do want to watch this Sunkissed Summer Bahari Bliss. Stealthy cat? Oh, did you see him in the background jump up over here? I would turn it, but I don't think I can do that. I was like, stealthy cat. I didn't even see or hear one. Usually it's Benji that's over here crying at me. I've done a little bit of the board. I've done most of it, I think. Yes. No, he's totally allowed to be there too. They love looking out that window. Anyways, there's also this new trailer that I want to check out. I think this was the emote I got from the hype train. Ooh, sassy. I don't know why I can't hover over it to see it. That's iconic. I like it. Very sassy. I love that they started doing the artist contributions. That was probably one of the best things I think I saw from Twitch for the artist community. I was very hyped when they did that. It was very exciting to be able to do that. Okay. So all that said, I would like to check out this trailer with you guys, and then we'll get caught up on, like, I want to hear what you guys have been doing. I got real invested in the ponies, as I predicted. Finally, I've had a chance to get into them. And between a couple of people, we've managed to finally figure out some tips and tricks on how to breed. I don't remember if I posted this in the Discord or not, but I think I was going to, and I might have got distracted. But there, if you go to the Palia Discord in the ranching section, if you can't find it, go to roles and channels at the top, and it'll be like, I want to talk about skills or something, and it opens the whole section about. I didn't have it clicked either. So in that main Discord, though, in the ranching section, there is somebody who went through and did screenshots, not screenshots, but pictures of all the different cosmetic traits you can get on each of the 3 types of horses. So you have the Dawn Spur, the Aquindu, and the Phoenix Fire. And so from those 3, it shows the coat, the pattern, and if they have a sheen. Some of them have like a 3rd thing that they can get, but you can only get up to 3 cosmetic traits, I think, on the first 2. So the Dawn Spur and the Aquindu, but the Phoenix Fire, you can only have 2. But if I didn't post that in there, somebody please remind me, and I will later after stream. But if you go in the Discord, I think it's pinned even in the ranching section. I have a shiny striped Dawn Spur. That sounds pretty. And as always, you guys are welcome to take screenshots and post them in the Discord, because I love seeing all the different ponies. I managed to get the Phoenix Fire, which, if you guys don't know this, you guys can get the Phoenix Fire. These are all the things that I've learned and I've been wanting to share with you all. If you haven't gotten it yet, there is a way to get the Phoenix Fire through a quest line. I can talk to you guys about that. If you want to know more about it, just let me know. But I don't want to spoil it for anybody who is trying to like go through and find it. I will just say there is a chance for you to get the voucher for the Phoenix Fire. The Aquindu Thoroughbred is the only one that I've seen isn't. That is not the case. So I don't think there's any way that you can get that without getting one of the packs. So that one is technically locked behind a paywall. That all said, do you guys want to watch this trailer with me? Because I think it's going to be good. I'm going to talk about what's going to be in it first, because I'm looking at their Discord, and then I'm going to click on the trailer and try to set everything up. Aquindu you can get through an achievement. Oh. Okay. Thank you. I like knowing that I appreciate that. Thank you very much for that information. Whenever I'm wrong, you guys could be like, no, you're wrong. Thank you. Need to do the 30 different cosmetic traits on the horses. Okay. That's good to know. That's very good to know. So there is hope yet. There is hope yet. So if you guys want to do some of that, that's where you need to go to find those different things. So if you find the different ponies and you're like, ooh, this looks really interesting. Oh, I have another tool that I added to the list of commands as well. If you guys, we're going to talk about it when I get back to the ranch in a bit, but once we get to playing. But there's a spreadsheet that they made in the official Discord that has a calculator in it that allows you to take your pets and apply cookies to them to try and get the higher tier trait bags or cookie bags. So if you're looking to get like the epic treat bags or the legendary treat bags, they have a spreadsheet that allows you to look through, put in like what your ranch animal's stats are, and it'll tell you what cookies you should apply to it to get the best chances for you to get a higher tier treat bag. It's not guaranteed, but it gives you like even percentages. It was pretty accurate when I used it. All right, so I'm going to pull up this trailer in just a second, and I'm going to talk through this. I just don't want to pull up my screen share, my Discord or anything. But so there's apparently going to be Crush a Crustacean or Frog Invasion with Crab Wars, a new dynamic event with new rewards, decor, and, drumroll, the triumphant return of King Hoppington. King Hoppington is coming back. So if you guys have ever seen the little gold piles with the frog on top of it, and you never saw King Hoppington, before they took him out of the Elderwood, then you're going to see that he's going to make a comeback. He should probably have some of the same things to buy as far as decor goes. So I'm excited to see what if they maybe add some more to his shop or what the quest line might be. Rock and Roam with the Riff Rock as it makes its debut in ranching and riding. We have a new mountain coming. K-pop fever has taken over. So valid as we're listening to literally K-pop demon hunters. K-pop fever has taken over Killama with the Heart Drop Girls, bringing enough style and swag for you to form your very own K-pop group. Oh, I love this. Turn up the volume with a new bulletin board. bundle featuring awards that bring the concert energy home. Adventure continues with the new discovery quests throughout the Royal Highlands. Go for glory with the newest lunar path, Path of the Champion. Okay. Added over 100 plus premium outfits to the dye system. That's exciting. Show your colors. Show your colors with the Pride Path and unlock bright new rewards while celebrating with pride. Love that. New treasures arrive in the Echo Store with fresh jukebox tunes, collectible nameplates, stylish bath decor, and more. So for the decorators, we're getting some bath decor. Okay, we have ads in just a minute. I'm going to try and finish this up. We'll take our break, and then we'll do the trailer, okay? Shine bright with the newest Star Stone, the Sunstone. Reel it in with the introduction of the Chum Bucket, a new group fishing lure for shared catches and pondside fun. Ooh, that's a good one. Crab Wars go worldwide with the World Claw, a friendly competitive community event full of seaside rivalry. All right. Aqua share those fishing plushies, I know, right? Collect cuddly plush newcomers like the Royal Sernok. We're getting another Sernok plushie and the Jam plushie, which we knew. They did a little spoiler on Twitter. If you guys didn't see it, I did post it in Discord. The premium store brings Sunkissed Flair and the Heartdrop Hottie collection. Lord's Attire, Rustic Gourmet, and a K-pop inspired dance emote, new makeup, new landscapes, and more. I posted it. High Wind. Kat, I posted it in the Discord, okay? Guys, stand up and stretch if you need to. Go grab a drink. Go get a snack. Get ready for the show. We're going to do the trailer just after the ads. I'm excited. I'm excited to see this, but I don't want to click on it until we're out through the ads. Please go take care of yourselves. We'll be here for a minute. Wind, it's good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. But welcome on in. I did take a screenshot of it, Kat, so it should be in Discord. Should be in Discord. I mean, that's totally valid, Kat. I gotta go into the office now. I'll be back later. Have a good stream in the meantime. Thank you, Metal. I'm so sorry that you have to go. Do you have to go back into the office? I'm sorry. We'll see how stream goes today. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming. It's kind of a bundle of things. We'll figure that out as we go. So just be along for the ride today. I hope you guys are ready for that. I hope you have a good rest of your day, Metal. And for those that can still hear, can we get some good day, good night, goodbyes for Metal and chat as well? Technically, I'm supposed to work in the office like 4 days a week. I only badge in for 4 days. I barely stay there, though. Thank you, guys. Please go have a good rest of your day, Metal. I'm so sorry. We'll talk about it later, yeah? You can fill me in. I'm sure there's some fun behind that. Okay, let me try and pause this music. I'm going to pause that, and I'm going to bring up this trailer. It's going to automatically play because it's not nice like that. Okay, all right. Let's see if I can get the volume going on this. Okay. I think Benji's trying to play with the silly blinds again. I don't want to full screen this just yet. Let me check the audio on this. You're going to hear some of it just to begin with, but I'm going to pause it really quickly. Okay. I think we're good. All right, let's full screen this. Let's see what we got. So it starts out with, I'm not sure what this is. Let me see if I can change this to at least 1080p. That's helpful. I mean, I guess we could try and watch it on better, but I don't know that it's going to matter in the playback. Sure, okay, we'll go from there. All right. I badge in and then leave. I'm close enough to just pop it and back out. Okay. Oh, that's funny. All right, let's see what this is about. You guys ready? I'm excited. So this is the upcoming addition to the Royal Highlands. So we're gonna see some new stuff in here. I'm excited. It's why does King Hopping have look at all the Riv Rocks are so cool looking. Okay, those are some cute emotes. Oh, okay, we're going with soccer. I'm okay with that. Hold on, wait. I have to back up. I get my blue Cernuck. That's more than just one plushie. Let's be real. I just want to be completely honest right now. That is more that it looks like two. Looks like we're getting the different colored plushies. The jade looking Jack Cat thing statue is very neat too. Look at this wall. Is that a wallpaper or are those fans? Look, but the bathtub, I mean the bathtub's pretty cool looking too. Okay, all right, we're gonna keep going. Chum bucket. Oh, those were the chum buckets. Okay. So very, very casual here, right? We're gonna replay this. So we have King Hoppington. I love that he's got a knife in his mouth and there's a sword in the pile now. The statue was what caught my eye there. That's interesting. Okay. Why do the crabs have knives too? Also, there's like some cannons. I feel like this is gonna get really piratey. Crab Wars dynamic event. I don't know what that is. We're gonna find out. What I find interesting is... So wait, are we gonna have frogs on the beach now? Is this what's gonna... Because this is in the Royal Highlands. Crab with a knife is a long-standing internet meme. You're not wrong, but still, you know? Are we gonna get the frogs on the beach, or is this from a lure? Like, I'm curious as to how they're gonna... Because, like... Oh, this is near... Where is this at? This is near that little tower you have to get inside for one of the quests, I think. But, like... Oh, they have... Even in the game, they have knives! Even in the game, they have knives! Could be the new RH daily event? Oh, you mean sort of like the Flow Trees in Bahari or the Pixie Bounce in the Elderwood. Is that what you mean, Aqua? Maybe I'm just checking for understanding. Okay. Yeah, that would be really cool if it was like, you know, for a couple of hours, frogs and crabs will fight on the beach. Like, that would be epic. I'm not gonna lie. Which side will you choose? The frog cloaks or the crabperials? I know what you're trying to say, but yes, I appreciate the reference. Oh, look at the riff rock though. Is that not cool looking or what? Of course we're gonna have to get there better be a blue maned one, right? You color your hair blue once and then it's suddenly your whole identity. I don't know why that happens, but it just is. The Crab Imperials was a stretch for sure. Skyrim belongs to the crabs. All right, you nerds. I love your nerdiness. Look at the silver and the sheen on that one. This one's got like the flare. Look at the face. They've done a really good job with that coloration there. Like, these are really neat. I wonder if there's a way to like get them in sync and do fun things like that, but I do really love, like, the outfits look really neat too. The soccer ones, I'm not surprised. So I'm trying to look. So we know that where the masks come from now. I'm trying to see if there's anything else new in this. They have the plushies there. I think this is a new wallpaper, if I'm not mistaken, right? There's a couple of portraits there. But I think we called it. There was a few of us that were speculating on the plushies. I can't remember who all it was, but I know that I was like, we want Cernuck plushies for all of the different colors of the Cernucks in the Highlands. We're gonna have a new set of plushies to go looking for. The statue, I wonder what that's gonna be, and then the chum bucket lore. The Chum Bucket lore seems interesting. I wonder if it brings like a bunch of... I wonder what the benefits are. Looks like a new wall canopy curtain thing. Oh, the canopy bed? This thing, is that what you're referring to, Lexi? I'm also super pumped for Riff Rock mounts and the new plot landscape. Yeah, I don't know what the new plot landscape is going to look like. I would imagine it's probably pretty hilly and like Royal Highlandsy, if I had to guess or speculate. Also, there's a wild APOM in chat if anybody wants to catch it. But yeah, they showed the landscape. Where did I? Oh, is it this? Oh, it is. That's what they were showing. Derp. That's what they were showing. Forest for the trees, guys. Forest for the trees. My chum bucket brings all the fish to the shore. And they're like, it's better than yours. Anyway. I don't know about you guys, but I think it looks really good. I'm excited. It very much looks like the Royal Heather and everything else in the landscape. It's looking really good. I'm very excited. If you guys missed, let me see if I can find the post. Here we go. This is the post that they did for the Pump Up the Jam. So if you guys... Stream feels feral today, and I'm here for it. Look, you guys can be as sassy as you want. I'll just... most of the time, I can roll with it. Most of the time. It is bringing me great joy today. I will just say that much. But the jam plushie, I think that's what this is here. That's this is the little, like, snippet or, like, thing that they're doing. But this is... if you guys remembered when we did the Pump Up the Jam event, right? They said we would get a jam plushie, and we ended up with the apple jam plushie. So I don't know where that's gonna be, or what that's gonna look like. I really wish that we also... It's funny, I see Plucky in a comment behind where I'm at, but he says placeable jams and jam plush, please. So the jam plush I think is coming, but I wonder if they're not gonna give us placeable ones of the starred jams. That would be very nice. I'm going to put the music back on for us. All right, that should be good. Also, I was going to mention it may just be their developer powers, but that mansion build for the landscape / plushie showing looked like it used more than the 14 allowed room pieces. Increase on room allowance? Because we were just talking about that. Let me go back and look. I'm going to mute it for a second so that I can get to it. I'm not good at counting, so don't count on me to count this, but this looks like at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces plus what the windows count, so 8, 9. The balcony is 10. Looks like it may have more in the back. I don't know. I have no idea. But that's a good thing. Dalen, if you and Lexi, I know you guys were talking about this the other day. If you guys want to look into that, what I truly hope, if I had a like, this is what I want to happen, I really want to see them remove the balconies and the windows as connected pieces, as rooms, right? That would be the one thing I would love to see, is for them to remove that piece. I think that would be the right move to make. I can't understand from a dev perspective why they would do that, other than something about those housing pieces it's too much. Like, I'm not sure why. If anybody has like Buried, I would love some perspective on why maybe they would hold back on that, because like as a dev, and anybody else who's like been in that space, I would love some insight on that, because I know that sometimes I can be like really obstinate or like obtuse about an idea, but if somebody's like, hey, consider this, like, that's okay. All right, how do we work around that? How do we make that understandable to people? Because I want to be able to explain that stuff to people. It looks like a higher limit because I have to assume it's 2 rooms deep because of that little room nubbin on the back left. You're right. I agree, right? We can see these 2 little, that's what I was looking at too. So for understanding buried, each of these is like a box and you place them down and you connect them. They limit how many pieces can go into a player building. Yes. They limit it. They want you to have like 2 buildings on it. They want to give more expansions in future lunar paths, most likely. You think that they're putting it behind content walls instead of any other reason? Okay. Is that also the alchemist fireplace on the far right? I'm not where. What do we look? I don't see a fireplace. I thought this was a window and then the top of the building. Behind the trees. Let me try a different angle here. I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know. It very well could be. I don't know what that looks like even. But yeah, they limit how many pieces can go into it. I can show you on one of the plots a little later for constructive reasons if you need. Theory, they are acquired in the same / similar ways as the housing expansions, and you have to build them as well, like other extensions. So it probably shares the same tags as those in the database, and then the limit would be counting how many objects have that tag, and that's why they're included in the limit. That's a very technical reason, and I'm trying to understand it. Because they start out with, I don't know, what a brand new player, I think, only gets like, what, 10? And I think they've given us 2 different expansions. Right? So they've given us 2 times, they've done 2. I'll go upstairs to bed, but may join in for Palia. Okay, Kat. Again, I'm not sure where we're going to jump to at first. It's going to be kind of whatever floats my boat. I know that sounds silly, but all right, let me close this up. I don't know. There's a lot of reasons, and I'm trying to figure out what they might be. Oh, hang on. Is the question why do rooms count as one of those 14? Or just why is there a limit overall? Right? So why is there a limit overall? And I think the Aqua's on it as far as it's they're putting it behind content walls, right? As long as it is good on Switch 2. I don't know, haven't really played there. Dalen got the pink pony before you. Lexi, I'm gonna tell you, I got your dream pony already. Just wait till we get to my ranch. This happened after we looked at I'm sorry. I know you guys are not going to be happy with me. If it's a bunch of room house, hallway house, balcony house, flower plants, and the limit is you can have 14 house on your plot. Yeah, so there is a limit. Hold on, let me get into the game, guys. Let me get this loaded up and going. Okay, the announcement went out today. That's good. Sometimes it doesn't. So we're going to minimize that. I see your DMs, Kat. I'll get to them after stream unless it's an emergency. So Shades got to it just before I could. Yeah, there's a limit of 30 on the plot and 14 connected at once. So you have to use it in multiple different ways. Hopefully the game is still... We're going to see if this loads up correctly. Oh, it's just a game? Okay. No worries, no worries. It does help a little bit, but yes, Bramble, there's a limit of 14. Internet. We had a hiccup, sorry. There are creative ways to connect some of the pieces so that they look connected, but don't trigger the limitation. That's true too. I am not the best decorator. I'm just talking about the like the base logistics. I know there's ways to like manipulate and play to make it look better. Like I know Aqua's doing something with one of his plots to use boxes that's gonna look connected. That I think is a really great idea. It's a really neat idea. Audio sound, can you guys hear the game? I just want to make sure that it's coming through that way. It looks like it is. Those are always my favorite building techniques. I know, I love to see it. I don't know how to do it half the time. I also wanted to share with you guys that I got inspired to work on another plot. I'm gonna need a little help trying to build it. I'm just gonna say we have a very fun mini competitive map that I'm trying to build. I'm gonna try and make. We'll see if it works out. I'll tell you guys, and hopefully that'll inspire me to continue with it. But it takes a lot of materials, a lot of wood and a lot of iron, because I'm using the ranch fence to make a horse race plot. I want to make a horse race plot. And I picked up the plushie plot. I know Bramble, you wanted to see it, but so I picked that up. I can show you guys a little. It's very bare bones, but if you guys want to see the plot or see the actual map, so that you guys can see what that landscape looks like, let me know, because it also gave us a spoiler on another new plushie that's coming. I don't know when, but it is. But yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see. I also went through and did a whole bunch of quests and gifting to villagers. And so now they're all angry and at my door. Does this mean we're going to get into horse racing betting? I mean, responsibly. We might do so responsibly. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. And then we're going to go check out the... We're gonna go check out the ranch so I can show you guys the ponies. And if you guys want some information on how to breed them and some other things, I'll share some of those tips and tricks with you. So this is the new Plushie-Palooza plot, right? And so they've got all these little balloons of plushies. So they've got the lake shark, they've got the RTB, they've got the fairy mantis, they got the cheeky booty plushie. They have some of the stackables as well here. They're like little balloons, yeah. And they also have real balloons. And then on top of that, y'all see this one? Y'all see this one? Anybody got a guess? Anybody who knows, don't guess. But anybody have a guess as to which one that is? Do we have any fishing connoisseurs? Aside from, I know Aqua knows this because I already ran to him as soon as I was like, "There's a fishing plushie coming." Yellow perch is a good guess. Here, let me see. The lighting might be... It's orangutan. That was really close, Bramble, to be honest. It's the orange bluegill is what we're suspecting. Yeah, it's a bluegill. But it's the orange bluegill, I believe. And so I've seen some other websites that are like hinting that it may be a plushie. We don't have any confirmation, and I don't think I've seen it yet. But I think that's where that's going to be. But anyways, so this is the plot if you guys wanted to see it. It's also really cool because like there's some big open water areas that you could technically like glitch build into. You can go all the way up to like the bottom of the shark across these little lines. And that's where like the build limit is. Also, if you guys didn't see this is probably my favorite part of this whole plot. You see him? You see him? This guy is the cutest. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why, but his little ears and everything, like, it's so cute. The green Agopu is like chef's kiss over here. I also do really like that you can get on top of the stackable choppa. Very easily. I know, lake monsters. I'm sorry, but the little booty plushie is just, it just sends me every time. Every time. The other thing that's really neat, you can see they've got like the mushrooms in the back, right? However, they also have, look at the clouds. It's a Tao plushie in the clouds. There's Tao, there's the hugging the little Choppa, Frogbert. Heck, they even have Tao. I didn't even notice this. You can see Tao all the way out there. They really go into a lot of detail on these. I love this. My boy, I wish Tao was a little closer. They also have the little mushy guys at the front to kind of, you know, say goodbye. But this is the beginnings. It's very, very much not fully done. I need to get some ideas on some of these things, but there's going to be at least 6 slots, I think, for this, for the funsies of it. And we're gonna do some testing, and we're gonna have some fun. There's gonna be some prizes and all kinds of stuff. I have ideas, but it's gonna take some time for me to build all this fence. Because let me tell you, I've already gone through about 4,000 of the Bahari wood. Yeah, probably even more than that. Probably closer to 5,000 at this point. Not to mention a couple hundred. If I've done 5,000 wood, it's been at least 1,000 iron. Yeah. It's gonna take a hot minute. Also, there's a wild grubbin in chat if anybody wants to catch it. All right. That said, we're gonna go check out the ponies because I need to go do my daily breedings. I didn't want to spoil anything. Thank you, Aqua. So Aqua says you can come and check what I meant with the crates on the new plot. Okay. Absolutely. Thank you for letting me share that. I try not to be like, this is what you mean. Like, I don't want to spoil what you have planned. So I'll always mention it vaguely, but thank you. I will come check real quick. It was perfect timing, actually. GG on the grubbins, guys. Oh my god! Aqua, that's amazing! Okay, that's really cool. That's pretty epic, I'm not gonna lie. Wow, I really like that a lot, in fact. That's a really cool way to do that. I feel like it matches really well too. Even like the fence and the color shift of the stone is subtle, but it still feels like it fits the pattern, you know? I don't know why it looks like it's slanted a little bit though. That's very weird perspective. Yeah, don't mind the army of silly fins. Somebody's been hunting. Just a little bit. If you guys didn't know, by the way, I didn't want to spoil it till they made an announcement, but if you guys are missing these for the bundle board, the starred silly fins do drop from the Jack Cats right now. Thank you for letting me see this, Aqua. I really appreciate it. Hopefully that helps you guys. I know, like, Lexi, we were talking about this the other day a little bit. Maybe that'll give you some ideas. You know? I hope it does. Let's go check out the ponies now. Thank you for letting me see, Aqua. I really appreciate it. It definitely does give me ideas. Good. I never want to, like, gatekeep that stuff from you, but I always try to avoid spoilers if that makes sense. You know? My stone supply is about to change drastically. Oh, no. Alright, so let me grab some cookies. Trying to think if there's what I want to do. I probably have to go look at my ponies real quick for this. So, like I was saying, if you guys are getting to the point where you have ponies or other ranch animals that you want to get better cookie rolls for, like better treat bags, so you can get chances to get things like the Divine Donut or the Immaculate Confection or other ones that like help you. It's about 81 crates for one house section. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. If you guys want that, can I get somebody to do exclamation point ranch in chat? There is a spreadsheet that you guys can check out. And it will show you how to upgrade your ranch animals with cookies so that you can do that. So you can get better ranch bags and stuff. Now, keep in mind, you can buy some of these cookies through the ranching store. Okay. Lexi, you can come see what I've been doing on a new plot that gets creative for the house limits. Shades is offering. That's really sweet of you, Shades. Thank you. All right, let's see. But one of the things that is really good is the cookie of the day. I'm gonna have to buy some so that I don't run into my ranching metal limit. But cookie of the day is something that is really good as far as cosmetic traits. So I'm going to just show you guys what some of the ones that I've gotten are. I'm going to wait. We're just going to wait a second because I do want to stand up and stretch for a second during this ad break. But if you guys need to get up, stand up and stretch, grab a snack or a bevy. If you want to walk your frog, if you want to bathe your goldfish, if you want to pet your lizard, fly your dragon, do something that's productive for your body, check your dishes, do your laundry, any of the above, please go take care of yourselves. I'm also going to take a quick break before I show you guys all the ponies and everything. And we'll be right back. All right, welcome back from the ad break. Hi, Alice. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Okay. All right, so we're gonna check out these ponies, and this is not a thing of like showing them off. It's more like trying to explain some of the concepts here, and then what also I'm looking for, as well as I can be. I get that, you know. I hope you enjoy the show and get to chill and relax here for a little bit. You know, my DMs are always open if you need something otherwise. All right, so as you can see, we have the Dawn Spur. I haven't done a whole lot with the breeding of the Dawn Spur because I really wanted the Phoenix Fire, so that's not I haven't focused on this one yet. The thoroughbred looking one, I've got an iridescent one and I've got an electric one. So there's the electric. Okay. Now, there's a couple of different coat colors for the flame ponies. Okay. There's, I think, 5 different colors and 2, technically 3 if there's none, but 2 different patterns. And so what I'm trying to do is breed this one. I want the blue mane, but I want the other pattern. So this is the magma. The other one I want is ember. I totally understand that, Alice. I hope that we can distract you for a bit. I'm going to be yapping about ponies for a bit, so sit back and enjoy. I do think that the electric one looks really cool. Fortunately, it's something that you can get in some of the others. I was worried that some of these traits, like, you couldn't get easily or get in that way. Oh my gosh. They just like to shove you around. So I have these 2, and then I have a whole pen. We're going to see. I think they're probably still over here. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Yep. Okay. We have all the babies, and in various different colors. Now, there's one style that I haven't gotten yet, but so this is what the plain one looks like. This is the magenta flame. I want to say, yeah, magenta. Okay. Then you have the regular one, which is in the back, which is that orange. When we have the flaxen flame. Okay, so this is the regular of the flaxen flame. And then we have, obviously, a lot of these have the magma trait, which is going to be this crackle looking effect. Why did you, that was, okay. All right. Thanks, game. And then we have what's called the ember pattern. This is the pattern I want on one of the blue ponies. So I have been working towards trying to get that and not been very successful. So we have, like, I believe there was another one that I have, or I was going to grow up so that I could breed it. I believe it's this one. Why are their eyes like a white void? I don't know. Because it looks cool. What's the... My brain just had a moment where it was thinking about a movie and then it's gone. I'm trying to think what movie that is. I also thought I grew one of these up, so I'm gonna go check the other pen really quickly. Like, isn't there like a ghost pony of some kind that, like, looks like that? Ah, yes, here it is. So, Lexi, this is the one that I was like, oh, I got the one Lexi wants, which is the magenta with the ember pattern. So this is the one that I've been breeding with the other to try and get. So I have like a 1 in 25 or 25% chance to get the 2. Sure, we can move. That's fine. But those are the 2 ponies that I'm trying to breed to try and get the one that I want, but there's like a 1 in 4 chance, right? And even then, I think it's not even that specific. Oh, you thought I was saying I got the peony/iridescent one. Oh, my apologies. For some reason, I thought that was the one that you wanted one of the Phoenix Fire. But if you're trying also, one of the tricks, if you don't know this, I'm sure you do, but if somebody else doesn't, the cookie of the day is great for you to get extra cosmetic traits for you to potentially breed through. And then the oopsie cookie is good if you're okay, like if you have one that you're already like, I've got the blue, right? So I've got the blue pony, and now I'm trying to get another pony that has something else in it so that they can mix. But because I can use the oopsie cookie, it'll roll which trait it removes. But it allows me some flexibility with re-rolling some of those things as much as you want, basically. So that's one of the tricks that I have found so far. So we're going to see if I can breed these 2 and get the one that we're looking for. Now, do you guys want me to show you an example of how that calculator works as well? Or do you guys want to just look into it yourselves? Because I can show you if you want. Hi, Hongo. Welcome in. Thank you for getting your daily pee. All right, let's see what... I don't need any cookies. I just need to go to the breeder. We're gonna go check out the breeder. See what's going on there. See if we can't get this pony. See if we can't get this pony. I hope you're having a good day. And if not, I hope we can make it a little bit better today. Okay, so this, not that one, this one. So what we're hoping for from this is the Cyan Flame from the Azure and the Ember from this one. So we're gonna see. I'm trying not to use, because there's a cookie where you can use, what is it? It's not the Me First cookie. What is it called? There's another cookie you can use to reset their breeding cooldown. I don't remember how many hours it is off the top of my head, but I do know that it's useful. A wild Crustle is in chat if anybody wants to catch it. All right, we're gonna hit breed on this. Let's see what happens. Last time it gave me literally... We got it! We got it, chat! We got it! Oh my gosh! This is... Oh, I can't wait to see what this looks like. I tried last night a couple of times. Oh, it's perfect! Oh, it's everything I hoped and dreamed it would be. Oh, that's so cool. I'm absolutely excited about this one. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. Now I have to come up with a good name. Right, Wind? Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. I wonder if Mix It Up bot broke. There it is. Oh, it just took forever. Okay. I'll be more patient. Thank you, Aqua. Horseshoe. Dalen, you're not allowed to be this funny in my chat. I won't get anything done. Oh my god. Good lord. Blue peppermint? Ooh, I like peppermint though. I like peppermint, actually. We're gonna go with that. Thank you. Thank you, Wind. I second horseshoe. I like the name Peppermint, though. Fine. Fine. Okay. I'm being bullied, Wind. Chat wants me to name it Horseshoe, which I have to, I can't. I can't. You think okay. I might have to put this up to a poll. All right. Aqua's got an idea here. Hold on. No. Cool hooves. Do what you want. We're just being feral. You guys are being feral, and that's okay. But sometimes I like to feed the feral. We're gonna go with Horseshoe because, you know, it fits just for me. Here, I'll do it. No, we're gonna do horse. I like it because it's like a horseshoe. Look, I would name it Steve if it were Steve quality. Steve is top tier. Steve deserves the most pristine name after him. I need to make the cutest ferret that can exist, and then we will make that. Aqua Steed, Aqua Queen. Nah, we're gonna go with Horseshoe. I think that's cute. We can always rename it too. I found a ferret mod for Noita. Ooh, interesting. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and, I don't know, feed it this one. And now I still have to wait for it to grow up till I can ride it. I could feed it the cookie, but I kind of want to let it grow and because one of the things, I love your ideas, Wind. You're great at naming. Really, truly. Like, that's very creative of you. I thought about that. I did it's very pretty. I am very excited So we can set it up for breeding, right? But what cookie would we give it, Aqua? Are you talking about the ones I have to go and buy in the Highlands? Because I gave that one to mine that I have in the main barn, Azure, the one that I was riding. And I don't think that they've gained any traits, even though they have the rider's trait cookie. So let me go look at that real quick. So yeah, it's got the rider's trait cookie, but I think that the problem is that they get the trait. It seems like they get the traits when they grow up, if I'm not mistaken, like whenever they have like a tick in their growth. Am I wrong in that, or is that just the way it seems? Because I'm not sure. I'm definitely not sure. I do want to go through and make sure I feed and do all of that with all of them. Buried, thank you so much for stopping by. Can we just get some good day, good night, goodbyes for Buried in chat? Thank you for stopping by. I know stream time is very weird today. I'm going to go until I feel like I don't want to. So I don't know how long that's going to be. It could be another 10 minutes. It could be another 5 hours. I really don't know. Oh my god, it looks so pretty. Shoot, I came over here to do something. It's very ghost-like. I love that the color travels up the legs so much too. Like even with the yellow one, it doesn't look as stark as the blue one does. It's so cool. Thank you so much for stopping by, Buried. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Let me go ahead and grab some stuff to feed these guys so they can keep growing. I'm gonna see if we can go get one of those cookies to feed to this one so that it does get the rider traits. We're gonna have to treat this one very, very specially to try and, like, I could probably do an Immaculate Conception cookie for this one. I could probably do a couple of them, actually, now that I think about it, so that we have a good chance to get breedable ones, so I can, you know, I can let some of the other ones go. I think we still have room in the barn, so I'm not super worried about it. And I'm also not naming them because then I don't have to decide on a name until I'm ready to. I feel like it's a bug, but it's sort of like a feature at this point where I just have to not name them every single time I click on them. Also, I was laughing. I hashtag mine? What do you mean? I was gonna tell you guys also, if you missed it in the Discord, the long ride event. Oh, you number. Oh, sorry. Shorthand. I don't know why my brain didn't understand that shorthand. Now that you say that, it does. Bob, it works very well. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I get it. Absolutely get it. I think that's... Nope, still got more. I'm just trying to do good about maintaining these and collecting from them. Oh, well. I am now invisible. This is wonderful. Alright, I think that's everybody here. I wonder if I get on the horse. You can't see the horse. Invisible pony. Sorry, this is really funny to me. So this is one of the Dawn Spurs, and it's got the chestnut coat with sparkly. If you guys are interested, like, that's what that looks like. The Dawn Spurs produce fertilizer as an off source. So if you... Now I have the whip. I don't really know how to fix this other than leaving my ranch. Alright, anyways. Alright, so I think we have one of these that are ready. But the Dawn Spurs produce fertilizer, so if you do a lot of ranching and stuff, not ranching, farming, they can be useful for you to have. Oh, you're venerated. We're probably going to end up selling you at some point. Oh, okay. I'll unstuck to get back to the front. That's a good idea, Aqua. Thank you. Oh, and we'll collect this. As you can see, it gives you a good bit of the fertilizer. And it gives you like a weird mix of all of them. Brought the pet back. Just adds to the immersion. We'll just reset. I don't know, it feels weird to do that without being able to see my character. But I think, you know, using a nomenclature like Bob or whatever so that you feel an attachment to them works great. Works great. That's why I try and only name the ones that I care about, and if it's like, because it has a special trait or something, that's the thing I try and focus on. So like any of the different patterns that I had gotten, this is before I knew there was like a sheet of it. I don't know if I posted it in the Discord. So we're gonna see, I haven't seen what kind of meals you get, but spicy stir fry and Zeki's spicy taiyaki. That's interesting. Alright, ranching level 54. That's nice. So I have 2 of those that are venerated now, which is fine. Oh, alright. I would like to see the pony's shoulder. Yes. Lots of different spicy foods. Okay. That definitely makes sense. Considering they'd kind of like said that. Now, does the thoroughbred also do, fertilizer? That's the only thing I'm not sure of. It looks like it. Yeah, here's more fertilizer. Okay. So it looks like the thoroughbreds also do the fertilizer. I still can't believe we got the breeded... Ooh, a Fire Phoenix Rieno. Okay. I can't ever say that. I'm really glad that we managed to get the... Doing shoulder time on the pony, evidently. Wow, my brain is just having a moment. I'm really glad that we managed to get that pony. I did not expect that to happen on stream. A lot of times I'll do that stuff and it's like RNG and it's never in our favor. Alright, so let's check. I think we've got one more pen to check. Wait, why do I always get lost here? I swear. So what are the things that you guys have been enjoying so far about the Royal Highlands? Like, what's the most exciting thing that you guys have found or are enjoying or experiencing? I have to say, for me, really, it's just a new map, right? I really enjoy there being a new map and it having just a really wide expanse of space. I love it, honestly. Okay, so that's just the baby mark. I think we've got everybody taken care of. Let's go get this cleaned up. You rescued a lot of fish, yeah. Lots of new hunting. If you guys haven't seen the new plushies, I did get a couple of them. And I'll show you guys here in a minute. And I'll show you guys some tips and tricks while we're hunting in the Royal Highlands today. We're gonna see what we're gonna get into. I kind of want to go. I still have a couple of the chests and the what are they called, the vaults. I still have a couple of chests to find and some vaults to do so that I can finish my relics, and then working on some of the relics as well would be nice. I also talked about if anybody wants to, who wants to do a macaroon party? Is there anybody that really wants to do macaroon party today? Because like I can also just make them myself, but if there's anybody else that needs it, then we could definitely put something together. I'm gonna keep the food. Yes? Okay. Really? You guys, like, I don't know if people made these, because they're not like a super difficult recipe, but it's nicer to cook together, right? I don't know if people just went ahead and made them themselves, or that I missed the cooking parties. Being at DreamHack and everything else for that, like, that week, and then, my body was wrecked after that. And then we had the sponsored opportunity, which went really well. I'm hoping to put some Let's Play together on YouTube of it. And so maybe you guys will see that. We're trying to take a chance to push that through. We'll see. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see on that. Yeah, so it went really well, but a lot of that was really taxing. And then I had just a really crazy week with the internet. It's fingers crossed, knock on wood, looking okay. Everything's holding tight so far. So I'm hoping that we won't have as many issues as we were having. So, I mean, it seems like they were made pretty quickly aware that something was wrong. Hi, Silver. Welcome on in. Thank you for getting your daily pee. There's also a wild Morlul in chat if anybody wants to catch it. All right, let's get this into here. What I'll be interested to know, so this is that orange bluegill. I wonder if the bouvars, if you get the fish through the bouvar, if you'll get the plushie that way. The new map is what I am most excited for. Did you see the new news? I missed start a stream, so wasn't sure. The Sunkissed summer part, Dragon, is that what you're talking about? Yeah, we went through and watched the video. There's some new plushies that are the Sarnuks, which I'm really excited about. I think I'm going to live my best blue life era I'm just going to go all blue for a house design somewhere, somehow. We're going to make it happen. Yeah, the new plushies, some of the new furniture look like they're adding more to the aristocrats line. They gave us a new landscape. What else? The crab event. I really can't wait to see what the crab versus the frogs event is like. And then also King Hoppington is coming back. So I'm very excited about that. If you guys have never seen King Hoppington, by the way, this is sort of what he looks like. So he's a little frog that sits on a gold pile, and then he sells this decor, so you can have him at home too. You know, it's King Hoppington, but we have him at home. Sorry, you guys have me giggling today. The other thing, so these are the new Jack Cat plushies if you hadn't seen them yet. This is the tier 1, the red one, and then this is the disco one. King Hoppington from Temu, right? But this is the disco one, the tier 3. I'm still missing the middle one. It's something that I'm working on as I go through, and I'll show you guys a great spot to hunt for these guys. I find it to be a great, up to about a full party, and it's perfect. Maybe a full party is a little much, but for like 2 people, this is a really good like loop. And I'll show you guys where it's at. Also, don't forget that in your news tab, you should have another. I got a duplicate of my fancy pod, and I'm so frustrated. I'm gonna have to go trade for these. If anybody wants to trade for that one, let me know with one of the other new fancy pods. But I'm excited about the new plushies that they've got coming, of course. I'm trying to think if there's anything else before we go to the Royal Highlands. What are you doing, Odie? Hi, hello. Why you think you could just come up here? What's up? I know you guys can't see him, but he's like literally right here. Goober. Hi, Benji. You gonna come up? Nope. All right. You might hear him in the background, but we'll see. Odie doesn't usually like run up to me like that. That's super, super funny. Kicking the soccer ball looks fun. Yeah, I'm curious to see if they're gonna make that just like a emotable kind of thing, or if they're gonna turn it into a function where you can like play with other players. You know, I hope I didn't actually just repair that because I need to go upgrade my bow. I forgot to fix that after we were playing. Jeez. That's too funny. we were stuck on a loop last night of hunting the jack cats, and it was a ton of fun. All right, so my goal right now is that I want to try and finish up the chests that I need in the Royal Highlands and check out the vaults. If anybody has a map on the vaults, I feel like I've gone up and talked to or touched all of the ones and bought them, but I'm trying to figure out where all the vaults are. I think I got sidetracked. My ADHD is very bad today. I'm so sorry, guys. But I did want to say, if you guys missed it, we absolutely crushed the event. The long ride. We crushed it. Absolutely crushed it. Incredibly so. Fun fact, the vaults show up with the treasure detector upgrades you can buy. Oh, I thought those were just the chests. Okay, all right. I'm so glad that all three of you told me the exact same thing. Perfect. We also have an ad incoming. Let me go check on this. Oh, I wanted to get that cookie for the pony as well. Come here, buddy. If you guys need to go stand up and stretch, take care of yourself, take care of your body, go get you some water, get you a snack, take your meds, do whatever you need to do to take care of yourself. Please go do so. If you need to go pet your Benji, come on. Come say hi. Come on. He says no. But if you need to go take care of yourselves, you need to go touch some grass, you need to go pet some animals, you need to go lay on the floor, whatever it is you might need to do, please, please go take care of yourselves and do so. Pearls, welcome on in. We have an ad break incoming, so hopefully you can sit tight through that. We'll be right back. Let me see. Okay, so this is the one that I want, and I'm gonna get a couple of these because I have plenty of the Amber Echo. I'm gonna get 10. Okay. Yeah, Benji's... Come here. Come on. If it's not your decision, you won't stay up here. I know. Come here. What? You guys want Benji time for our break? Will you sit for 90 seconds so when I pet you and hold you and show you off to chat? I've got tons of the Amber Echo, more than I'll ever be able to spend usefully. I still am not sure what our long-term plan is for him, but some things seem better. There's hope, there's promise. I just am trying to knock on wood, not jinx it. Yeah, I know. I know. He's very content. Well, he's kind of wiggly now. You can't even wait 90 seconds? No, okay. Oh, are you gonna... No, okay. I thought he was gonna sit on the edge there. That's... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, well. I don't know why I clicked on that, but anyways. Yeah, no, he's like, nope, okay. I clicked on a thing. Sorry, guys. I'm just server merging, evidently. But no, he was like, I'm not having 90 seconds of your time. Period. Alright, so we have that. I did get the treasure tracker. I should have... Okay, I'm still missing 2 of these recipes. I hadn't decided which one I wanted to get yet. And I have one relic left. Or, I'm sorry, one artifact. I always mix these 2 words up. I don't know why. Is it because artifact and relic are very synonymous? Anyways, I don't know why that's a thing. Oh, they are a joy. I absolutely love him, but he sometimes his meowing and like crying at me. I'm just like, I'm very overstimulated, buddy. Can we not? If you guys didn't know, I believe, and I haven't seen any confirmation of this, but I've heard it in other streams and other places. The Eloine's crest line, I believe you cannot get except for through the chests. The vaults and the chests, I believe. So there's some very specific ones that you have to get in order to get that one. So I'm hoping that if we travel around to these different spots, I also need to get my campfire stuff. I still need one of the recipes. Only in chests. Okay, so we're gonna run around. It's gonna be a whole lot of ADHD chaos riding because I get lost all the time. Welcome to maps and aphantasia and all of that stuff. So we're gonna see what we can find. Oh, that's cute. I like how they're fishing up there. The one recipe is apparently bugged from what I've been seeing. The breakfast skillet recipe, yes. I have heard that that one is bugged. Ooh, I don't know that I've been to this campsite. Alright, campfire soup for today. Grabbing our dig piles so that we can share. And if anybody still needs relics or anything, please, or artifacts, excuse me, please let me know. Plenty of us that could have a couple of things to share. Alright, so I got 2 chests over here, or vaults. I don't know that I've been over this way. That's wild. How have I not found these yet? I see one up top. Gotta figure out how to get to that one. Dalen and I both need artifacts. No idea what, though. Okay, if you find a list, let me know. Or if you want to put one together, and I'll do my best to see what I've got, because I've been collecting the extras just in case. Alright, so this one was pretty hidden. I don't know that I've been back here. Alright, we got a Royal Mystery Bag. Let's see what we get. Alright, another Howard's Glass. So that one's done. So now I gotta get up on top of here. Let's see how that's gonna work. Feel like I need to be a bit higher. I'm gonna go over here. Ooh, maybe. There we go. I really am really glad that they've made this, I don't know, maybe my brain is just better around some of these puzzles, but their puzzles are very consistently good. I enjoy them. I know, I like the way the flyer looks on this one. If you, Lexi, if you come to the trader, I can trade you a bunch. I have like 40 extra, and I could buy more bags to gamble with. Aqua's like, the Amber Echo. He's just hoarding it all. Hoarding it all. Hoarding all of it. Okay, so that's that one. Where else do we want to go? I got that campfire. We can go to this one, maybe? That one looks like it's up on those cliffs, though. How did I miss that the other day when we were up there, Aqua? That's funny. I didn't even see it. There's no, I didn't even see it. I gotta figure out how to get up there. Let's go down this way. I think there's a path up there. Okay. I'm gonna go this way. I have 93,000 Amber Echo. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to join you if that's okay. Just need to unpack. Yeah, you guys are welcome to like run around if you want with me. I just may be a little like, I'm gonna do this or I'm gonna do that. It's very ADHD today. As my 16-year-old would tell me, go touch grass, Aqua. Oh, we just enjoy our games, you know? I do it daily in the Highlands. Yeah, let's go. You guys are absolute goblins, but you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? This is why we have a spray bottle emote that says no. Because it goes both ways. Supposedly as well, I have not seen this, nor do I think they've made the odds even worse, to be honest. I don't hear people talking about it very often anymore. And with as much mining as I've done in the Highlands for both iron, because I need it for the fences, and the jadium, evidently you can get the Kitsu plush from the iron in here. Where is this? Oh, is it like... Hold on. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm like trying to figure out where this box is, so I don't drop down here and then I have to go climbing my way around again. All right, there's an Aeroflow mask. Okay. A wild Esper is in chat if anybody wants to catch it. We're gonna go this way and see what chest I've got missed out. Is that? Is it on top of... No. There's something up there. I don't know what that is. Ooh. Is that a blue disco? Or just a blue one? I can't tell. It's a blue disco. Oh no. Shoot. Nope, it's gonna port on me. See, I thought it looked different from the other blue ones. Alright, this is where the ADHD distractions come in, guys. Alright, there we go. Let's head back this way. The other thing that we're looking at, and it's going to be kind of on the fly, I apologize if that's the case, but we're talking about a sashimi cooking party if you guys are interested. I'm going to be scheduling that in the Discord, and then there's Eloine's Crest 1. That was the one that I needed. Oh, Kat, I got to show you. I don't know if you were here for all the ponies. Alright, so there's that. We're going to keep going this way. But we're going to be trying, I think, to do a sashimi cooking party. We have a couple of different options, and I'm just trying to explore that, get it coordinated, get it together. I think we're going to do it for Saturday. I will just say that I've been like buying a lot of the materials to try and get them for the farm, the ranch fence that I need, as well as just some other things. And I'm like, this is it's crazy. Oh. Okay, I guess we're moving now. Oh. All right. I'm looking right at my internet, like, right now. That happened to you, too? It could be they're doing a hotfix. Sometimes that'll happen. Oh, interesting. I wonder if that was a hotfix. I wonder if they just dropped a hotfix or something. Very weird. I bet they did a hotfix. Game's been laggy today? Oh no. Hi, Mira. Welcome in. Can I get a caster command from my friend Mira, please? How are you doing today, love? Thank you for getting your daily peas. If you guys aren't following Mira, you absolutely need to. Please, please, please. A lovely mother. Just an amazing friend. You guys should absolutely go check her out. Working on one of your assignments? I love that for you. All right, I can't not take out the disco. It's like a thing. We're gonna try, although I know I'm gonna fail. Oh, man. Nope. Nope. This is gonna be a long hunt. Yeah, it's gonna go. I'm gonna grab these bright shrooms. With as many disco arrows as I use now, I absolutely need all of those. I can't wait till we get the new colored Sernuk plushies. Now that I see all of these Sernuks, I'm like, I'm gonna have so much fun hunting. Oh, I haven't seen that disco one yet. So these, yeah, this is... Oh, I scared him. Oh, come on, I tagged him. Dang it. So this is... It's very fast. It's very fast. This is the regular yellow looking one. Might be the tier 2. I don't have a great time trying to differentiate between these, but I'm starting to recognize the disco one because it's so blue. We watched the new Sunkissed summer trailer earlier today at the beginning of stream, and they revealed basically that I think there are going to be a new subset of plushies. Right now, these guys drop regular plushies that are in the game, but I think we're getting the colored mixed ones. Oh, hi, Aqua. Ah, come on. I hate when they strafe like that. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought I was out of disco arrows. Hold on. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. I'm fairly certain that it's going to happen because the ones that we saw... Shoot. There we go. Alright, being on the... Like, I hate the sideways. My brain hates being on this, like, the sides of hills. Alright, let's gonna see... I've been to that campsite. I was looking for a chest, I think, over this way somewhere. Thank you, Mira. We actually just were at the ranch earlier today and finally got the baby of the one that I wanted. Which is this color, but with a different pattern. It's like a spotchy paint looking pattern. It's very, very pretty. I am very excited about it. I just have to wait till it grows up. Yeah, it's really pretty. Dragon, you enjoy your lurk. I appreciate you very, very much. Alright, I'm gonna try this way. Yeah, we'll try this way. Trying to make sure there's nothing over this way that I'm missing, and then I'll circle back around, I think. Aw, come on. I'm so good at driving this, guys. Alright, let's check and see what else we got going on here. Ooh, I got a chest this way. Alright, where are we going? This one. Let's see what else we can find. It's very much an ADHD adventure kind of day to day. And again, if you guys have questions about specific Highland things or about the game in general, you guys can always ask. Ah, it is a vault. All right. There's another Royal Mystery Bag. Another Amadeus's Crest. All right, so what else do we have? Inventory, let's go to accomplishments. I need 3 more vaults and 3 more chests. I bet they're mostly in the top portion of the map. But I'm gonna go run down this way across the southwest. I might go grab this vanity stool along the way and come back up through Amber Lake just to make sure that my treasure hunter radar is working for all of the areas. And make sure I've got everything. I've really avoided it while I've been playing, like, in the background, because I was like... You said circle back around, and I'm like... And I had a I'm not in a meeting right now moment. I'm so sorry. I meant genuinely circle back around. Not even in joke. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to trigger the corporate... It's probably in there because I've been in enough corporate structures, you know? Yeah, you feel corpo, exactly. Let's do a walk and talk, make sure it won't boil the ocean. Oh god. You guys make me cringe. No, I know, it was just a funny... I thought it was funny, but also sorry. Didn't mean to trigger you. I don't feel like I've been in this little area a whole lot. We need to have a dialogue. God, you guys. Ooh, okay, so I need to circle to the right and then follow up this way. I wonder how I missed that one. We can align our North Stars too. Oh my god, it's so not... It's so coded. It's so coded. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it here. Oh, goodness. I don't know. It's been long enough I've been out of the corporate stuff that it's not ingrained in me anymore. But still. Absolutely wild. I'm really glad they gave us the treasure tracker for this stuff. Ooh, this is kind of a hidden vault. I don't know that I would have seen this back here otherwise. Another royal mystery bag, which is fine. If I can get through all of these little treasure chests and whatnot, I think I want to try and do the macaroon party. I have no idea what ingredients it takes, but it's definitely on my list. Do I need to fly down somewhere for this? Hi, Ryan. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid. You beautiful, wonderful human being. How are you? Welcome on in, raiders. I'm Polshu if you don't know me. Here's a little bit about me. But welcome on in, guys. It's so great to have you in here. Thank you for being here. Ryan, if you need to go raid and fade, I totally understand. I will take care of the party from here. Thank you so much for trusting them with me today. How was your stream? You were playing, I think you were playing some more prop hunt with the boys, right? Right? Did I see that before I got a chance to come over? Hi, Garon. Oh my gosh, you guys are blowing everything up. Welcome on in. It's so good to see you. We got another pop-up for a server merge. That's going to be interesting. I just got that too, Kat. But welcome on in, guys. Like I said, here's a little bit about me. I'm a variety streamer, but our main love right now is some Palia. So if you guys want some cozy gaming, some cute moments, and some talks about some mental health, that's what we're all about here. We talk about body positivity and self-care and taking care of yourself. I'm an ADHD person, so autistic and ADHD. And so I try to talk about my lived experience. And so I hope you guys enjoy your time here. Druidic, it's good to see you. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ryan, I hope you go raid and fade and take care of yourself and give the waifu some hugs. And I send you guys all my love. I know things have been crazy lately for you too. So sending you all the love there. But welcome on in, everybody. Yes, a fellow non-binary neurospicy friend. Yes, 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 yes. Welcome on in, guys. I love finding the fellow people. So thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate you. For those of you that don't know, I've known Ryan for a long, long time. And I don't even know if I've ever told him this story, but he's actually one of the reasons that I stream. The reason that I started back in the beginning as a charity streamer. Now it's a little bit different, but it's life happens, right? So we try to take the opportunities that are presented to us. And I have to say that it's been a really fun experience. It's been a really good time, and proud to call Ryan my friend. Very much so. And I absolutely adore him. All right, we're going to hop back on over and show you guys. Right now we're just doing a little bit of like hunting for some of these collectibles that they have in the game. There's a new expansion that just came out, and we're having a really good time with it. Hi Hellcat. I can't talk today. I'm so sorry. My brain is a little overwhelmed. But hi Hellcat. It's good to see you. Yep. That's me. That's me. Pink Butterfly. You have a wonderful night. Can we get some good day, good night, goodbyes for our friend Pink Butterfly? The cult grows. I love it. I love it. Yeah, you guys are all welcome here. Absolutely anytime. I'm so sorry if I missed your message. Please feel free to say hi again. Hi, Lishmiggles. It just takes me a second to get caught up because it's a little overwhelming with a chonky raid like that. But I appreciate you guys coming on over and having a good time. It's good to see you, Lishmiggles. How you been? How have you been? But also, for my community, if you're not already following Ryan from that shout-out, I hope you guys got a chance to go check him out. It's a lot of fun, a lot of laughs. If you like horror games, you're absolutely going to feel at home there while Ryan screams his head off about scary video games, and chat tries to scare the bejesus out of him, too. So, it goes both ways, you know, or if you want to see him eat durian. Nasty, stinky onion foot socks. Yeah, yeah, Ryan loves horror games and durian. Indeed. If you guys play the Pokemon community game extension, there is a Wild the Leap in chat if anybody wants to catch it. If you have not played the game before, you can do ! Poke Start to get your starter Pokemon, and then down below there is an extension you can check out as well. Guys, thank you so much for the follows. Welcome on in. I really appreciate you all. Grab a drink, pull up a seat, enjoy some content. We appreciate you being here. Whether you want to vibe or you want to lurk, we appreciate it. Perfect, perfect. There you go. Right now, I'm just trying to run through here. Hi, Aqua. I'm trying to run through here and see if there's any more of these chests and grab all of that so that we can complete, because today has been like the first day back to streams since I went to DreamHack a couple weeks ago. We had our very first sponsored stream last week, and that went really well. And then there's been chaos in my life. And so just kind of going through that right now. And so it's really nice to be back and streaming and having a good time. Truly, truly, truly. Also, we have a streamer pet. Hold on, come here, Benji. You wanna come say hi? We have an orange kitty as well. Sometimes you'll hear him screaming in the background. So if that bothers you, well, you know, too bad. He's gonna tell you he's here. He's gonna tell you he's here. We've had some health struggles with him lately, so it's been kind of concerning, but I think we're going to be okay. I'm hoping anyways. We went through an IBD trial diet. Seems like things are panning out, so we're hopeful. Hi, Dalen. Hi, Lexi. I see you in game. What are you doing? Jay Psycho, have you never seen Benji? Yeah, he is very orange through and through. So if you guys have never seen him, this is Mr. Benjamin Button. Oh, this is Mr. Benjamin Button. Oh, you see them running around in front of you, huh? He's watching the game in front of me. I've owned cats my whole life and never had an orange one. I've had a wide variety of them, but I will tell you, oranges are something different. And it's also apparently translates to dogs, because I have an orange dog as well. What are you doing, bud? What are you doing? He's going to stay here for about 2 seconds. Oranges are special little nuts. They are. They absolutely are. Absolutely. He's watching the ponies ride back and forth in front of the screen. This is what my stream turns into, is chat comes and finds me in game, and then they entertain Benji. He's watching the pony drive back and forth. It's also somehow gender-based. My orange is the opposite of all the others people talk about, but she's female. Well, female orange cats are very rare. Nope, he said I'm done. He said I'm done for now, but... Hi, guys. All right, I'm looking for the next spot. I think I need to go north. So I need to go up towards the north half of the map and see if there's any there. Yeah, I don't know. Orange female cats are very rare. My only orange cat was a girl, and she was a sweetheart, except she always wanted to stand like a goat. What do you mean? How do you stand like a goat? Please tell me more. I would come say hi in Palia, but I'm recovering from surgery and banned from computer. Hey, well, that's a good thing. You should take care of yourself. Post-surgery self-care is absolutely incredible and important. Please make sure you take care of yourself. Jay Psycho. For the Benji. Very much Gatorade. Jay Psycho.
For the Benji.
Jay Psycho, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 4 months. Welcome back to the main party. Grab a drink, pull up a seat, enjoy some content. We appreciate you being here. All right, let's see. Whitestone. I still need the recipe, Palia. I still need the anchovy and grits, please. Please give me the recipe. Oh, I've been trying for forever for it. Sorry, I'm very much chaos running today. The ADHD is very strong, and we just... Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, shiny. We're just gonna go for all of that today. We do have an ad break coming in soon. We always encourage you guys to take care of yourselves during an ad break. It is a 90-second ad break every 30 minutes. We do that so that we have control over the ad breaks, and it reminds us to take care of our bodies, because taking care of our mental health and our bodies is very important. It's never shameful. So we would try to remind everybody to sanitate, hydrate, take nutrition, medicate, and elongate. So stretch, if you don't know. And so any of those things you might need to do to check in with your body and check to make sure maybe you need to do, go take care of yourselves. We'll pause the stream for 90 seconds so you guys can not miss any content, all of that. Okay. That's what mine does to me. Like when you pick her up, she'll perch on my chest like a goat on a mountainside. Oh my gosh. Love the vibe of this channel. Well, I'm glad you found us today. Absolutely appreciate it. Very, very much. Yeah, we want to take control of it when we don't have control over things. This is what we do. We take control when we can. So I'm also going to stand up and stretch. I'll be right back, guys. All right, I hope you guys stood up and stretched. I sure did, and I went and grabbed another drink. Best way to play Palia is ADHD mode. I know, right? Like, sometimes it's like, I want to just run around and grab some things and do this and, like, not really follow a flow or pattern except what makes sense to my brain. Like, there are days I want to collect all of the little collectibles. And then Aqua just rides along with here while I do my chaos. Ooh, oh. It's the disco! Alright. I'm gonna keep trying to go for these boxes. I feel like maybe I'm missing something here. Also, we have 2 new campsites here. And I think I've been to that one before. I don't know about this one. So I'm going to try and turn around and go to that other one so that we can see if we can get our recipe maybe. And again, as always, if the raiders also, if you need to run, because I get it, you guys have been watching a stream for today and maybe you need a break for yourselves. If you need to raid and run, totally feel free to do that. I appreciate you being here. Regardless of all of that, I really do appreciate you stopping by and checking me out, giving me a chance. Ooh, there we go. I got some chests up here. Oh, this is where I needed to be. Okay, all right. Let's see. Are we gonna get the recipe? Are we gonna get the recipe? Nope. This is gonna be the next shiny pebble. This is gonna be the next shiny pebble for me. I'm just gonna forever live without the 2 recipes that I need. All right, so let's try and get this one. Interesting. I'm trying to see if we can climb up here and do this. Some of these walls are difficult to climb. I have a feeling. Oh, okay. Is this gonna be underneath the waterfall? Because that's... They've done that before. No, it doesn't look like it. Looks like it's still up. Okay. All right. I don't know that we can get up there. Maybe if we slowly climb? I'm gonna do a slow climb and see if that works. And I appreciate that you guys understand, like, taking breaks and having to do that. It's good for your body. We don't always, you know, 100% pause all the time, but we do our best to make sure we don't lose anybody, because I don't ever want you guys to have to feel like you have to sub to be able to enjoy the content and miss something. Hi, Kronos. Welcome on in. Can I get a caster command from my friend Kronos? How are you today? It's good to see you. Kronos is a fellow goblin. Lots of new things in the streamer world, but enjoying that content. Just doing some lurking from TwitchCon. I didn't realize that was this weekend. I hope you're having a wonderful time and chatting with some friends and getting to see all kinds of people. There we go. Found the chest. Okay. That's one. Ooh, the Jadium tint. Ooh, I didn't know that that was in a chest. Tells you how much I've been playing lately. I hope you're having a wonderful time, Kronos, and getting to see a whole bunch of people. I know that that's going to TwitchCon is so much fun. I know the one year I got to, I had a great time. I even ran into Ryan, like hung out with some other friends and people, just in general. Great time at those conventions. Everyone is arriving today or tomorrow. Oh, I'm excited for you. Do you have any fun, like, are you speaking on a panel or anything? Are you just going as a partner streamer, like just hanging out? Is there anything special you're getting to do by chance? Because I know sometimes you get roped into those things last minute, or like there's not really an announcement. But I was curious if you had kind of like a content calendar or something you could share. If not, no big, just curious. I have a sponsorship Saturday live from the con hall floor. That's exciting. That's incredibly exciting. Is it with a specific game? Because I know that a lot of times they'll do like sponsored segments, right, on their actual live Twitch channel. Aw, I missed it. That's okay. I know they do that. I know there's a lot of variety type things, but that's really cool. If you want to tell us more about it, I'd love to hear about it. It's for an audio company who basically are the reason we have audio. That's amazing. I would love to go to a TwitchCon EU. I'm not gonna lie, but I've never been out of the US, so that would be like a really big goal. It's really expensive, and I don't know that I would ever be able to afford that. Well, one day I might go to a TwitchCon. I'm gonna have Monda over on Sunday, so still doing a meet and greet. That's funny. I'm glad you're finally getting to meet, too. There we go. Here's a vault here that I missed. Don't worry, we like when the Americans don't leave the... Oh, you shush. You shush. Oh, rude. Mond has been over last year as well. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you guys are getting to hang out and have a good time. All right, so we finished the vaults. That's what I just saw there. Okay, and then now this should be the last chest, finally. Where is this chest? Wait. Oh, I messed up. I think it's up on top of that. Hold on. I don't think I've encountered Mond in the wild yet. I don't know if he's at TwitchCon. I don't know. Oh, oh, I see. All right, sneaky. I see where they're putting us. I don't know. I know that he's traveled back and forth a bit, but I don't know if he's been to TwitchCon or not. We don't usually talk about that stuff. Also, a wild grumpig is in chat if anybody would like to catch it. Apparently you have. You're even on a picture with him. Last year's TwitchCon. I should know that. I don't know why I don't know that. Because I think you signed his badge too, in fact. There we go. That was the last one. Let's go. All right. So we've got all that done for today. I'm trying to think what else. I could run around trying to do the furniture as well. I know there's a good bit in the maze I need to go by. I think I'm going to go try that real quick. Let's see. Why can I never find the stable boards? There we go. Sorry, I missed that. No worries, Kronos. Automod is kind of Automod can be a little fussy. It's okay. Let me see. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. No, it's not. Okay, well, I didn't think it was. Like, that's... it happens. Automod gets a little touchy sometimes. It's usually more for, like, trying to hold back bad things. You got the pig. You got it. You got it. Look at you. All right, let's run over to the Royal Hunting Grounds. So I'm gonna try and sell you on this, Cronus. I know you like your MMOs, and I know that you probably don't normally like the cozy ones. But I will tell you, if you like achievement hunting, if you like a little bit of like skill-based hunting as well, that's a little bit different than maybe like a click and point type skills. I think that this, yeah, definitely we won't. There's definitely some skill-based hunting in this that is very nice. I'll showcase just a little bit about it. But I'm being influenced. Yeah, yep. Look, I'm not even a Palia partner, I'll tell you that much. Like, that's the funny thing. This is just me. I love this game, and honestly, as somebody that played Ultima Online for a while, Ashes for a while, I've played all the Diablo series. In fact, I just got Diablo 4. I need to actually play it, but sometimes playing new games is a little overwhelming. But like, as somebody that really enjoys like some of the same grindy aspects, but it also has a really good decoration system. So if you like base building, there's a lot of really cool like basic base building things, but also there's like a lot of glitching that can happen in the game as well. That you can make some really cool looking things that you normally wouldn't be able to. You know what? That's actually really fair, Kronos. Like, yeah, if I saw Mon's face, I would be like, hey, Mon, but I forget who I have and haven't met. Yeah, that's very valid. I forget names. I don't forget faces. That's usually how I am. Hellcat, I've only gotten the red starred masks. I've gotten 2 of the red starred masks. I haven't gotten any of the yellow, the blue, or the green. What about you, Hellcat? Have you gotten any of them? I didn't get enough sleep at TwitchCons before. Yeah, that happens. That happens. I certainly did not get enough sleep for DreamHack either. Yeah, and you also met dozens of people too. Shades, you have all of the starred masks. That's awesome. They're not easy to get. Got the fire, water, and yellow. Just need earth. Okay. I would even say hundreds. Yeah. Yes, there are starred masks, Bramble. The nice thing is now that I'm done with all those vaults, I can pretty much take and sell the rest of those masks. Dude, actually, okay. I adore you, Kronos. That reminds me of a great relevant story. I'm all ears. Let's go. What you got? I have found that they have not been easy for me to get either, Hellcat. I have only gotten the red ones, and I know that's mainly because that's where we've been hunting the plushie loop. If you guys didn't know this, if you're looking for any of the plushies from the Jack Cats, if you come in here with a group of about 2 to 3 people, and you kind of rotate around this area here, it's just like a little loop. There's one that spawns like back here, and sometimes the disco will spawn out in the hunting grounds. But if you run with the hunter's horn like we have been, the respawn rate is the same as all the others, except for the Agopu. It's 60 seconds. So when you're hunting in here, every 60 seconds, the disco Jack Cat should spawn. We haven't had the greatest consistency with it. There seems to be a little bit of I think sometimes when it spawns over here, we miss it. But once we go a couple rounds and we're like, we haven't seen it in a minute, it shows up. So if you guys are trying to look for like a nice single player or even just 2-player loop that works really well, this is the spot you're going to want to look at. All right, grabbing some more of this. Firstly, everyone is dude, gals, my guy, or boys. Yes. Secondly, I went to a barbecue on Tuesday and met 2 people, and it came up they met Pirate Software at TwitchCon, and despite there being a picture of the 4 of us, none of us remembered each other. I thought the cane was distinctive. Dude, there's something about going to conventions and then you add usernames, then real names, and then like all of the other above, and it's like a recipe for neurospicy disaster for forgetting somebody's name. And it's really funny. We do a lot of self-inflicted, like, oh my god, somebody hates me because I forgot who they are. Like that whole thing. It took a long time for me to like come to terms with like, oh, that's very normal for me. And because it is normal, if people want to make a big deal about it, that's on them, not on me. If I apologize for not, do the basic piece of it, like, but it really is a real thing that happens of, oh, I need to go up top to get the bed. Like, just happens. For me, I never forget a face. If I've seen a face that's distinctive or that I've had an interaction with, I'll never forget. I can't remember their name, and it takes me like a while sometimes to figure out what I know them, where I know them from, but I'll never forget a face. And I think that's the one thing for me that I was like, that speaks a lot to who I am, right? As a person, that like I look at somebody's face and I can identify, I know them. That's the one pattern recognition I have that's nice. It doesn't always work out, but it usually does. Funny thing, I got the Disco Jack Cat plush, the starred mask, and the Jack Cat trophy on the first day of Highlands. We got the trophy. I think Aqua and I were running around and got the trophy. Joke's on you, I used Bramble on and offline. After I changed my real life name, I still just feel more comfortable with Poleshoe. Even in, like, at conventions, I would rather people call me that, and it's not because, any other reason than it's just what I'm comfortable with. And I realized a long time ago, you go by Kronos? Yeah. It's just easier. It's cozier. Like, I don't know. It's not that I don't want people into my personal situation, and it's who I am. And what I realized along the way is that I respond to Kronos better. Yeah, I very rarely do I respond to my real name anyways, and it's mostly because it hasn't been used a whole lot. But like the main part to that for me is like I identified with if you guys don't know the story about how I ended up with the name Poleshoe, in Chrono Cross, there is a pink fluffy dog that has 2 tails that has a lisp. And she says some off-the-wall things, but even then I wasn't sure it was a girl or a boy at the time. And I've had to meditate on this some, right, and realizing I'm non-binary. And I just identified with her so much in that moment that it turned, her name's Poshel in the game, but it turned into Poleshoe for me, right? And so like, it's one of those, it just turned into a very unique thing. Hi, cat. Look at your shiny pony. It looks like an oil slick. That's real weird. I like it though. I need one more of these things. I seem to either remember people's IRL or username, whichever I knew first, and I can rarely change which one I remember. Yup. Yup. All right, I gotta find this thing. Where's this thing? I need to do some of the hedge hopping. There it is. I think there one what by the bed. All right, that's all those recipes there. Been running about for ages trying to find me. Well, it's good to see you, Kat. Thank you for running by. Let's see. How do I get out of here now? I saw everyone but you. I've been Shades more than half my life at this point. 21 or 22 years. Longer than Evil Spawn has existed. Exactly. You get it. I was 9. Yeah, even longer. Like, that's how long I've had that username, and just I hate hedge mazes. I get so lost. I know it looks like I think I know where I'm going, but I don't. I don't have any clue. All right, Cronus, if you want to see... Oh, all right, well. There's a little glitchy sometimes, but there is at least skill-based hunting. I've been Chronos since like 15. Yeah, like, you know, how long have you been on the internet? How long have you been on the internet? That's the answer. That identity becomes us so quickly sometimes. All right, so now that I've got all of that, let me see what other furniture pieces I need. I forgot to grab that while we were down there, which is fine. But that should be that one and one more here. All right, let's take this. We're gonna run over here. All right, Kat, you're welcome to run with. See if I can not get lost. It wasn't my first username, to be honest. Interesting. I mean, I had some other usernames that, like, I could tell you about. And they're... let's just say I used some of my things to my advantage. That's all I'm gonna say. When you're a SOCOM player as a 12-year-old AFAB person, trust me, there's some life choices you make at that moment. Let me see where we're going. Go around this little cliff here. I haven't got my toss button here. Yeah, see, we're not. That's why I'm not going to talk about it. Online same. The 11 in my username is because I made my name when I was 11. Late 20s now. Hey, just a reminder, guys, try not to talk about age in chat. I don't need somebody to make dumb decisions and say dumb things and then get banned. So please don't do that. This is not the time for your oppositional defiance disorder or your pathological demand avoidance to tell you to do this right now, because let me tell you, it is not. We got the. Oh, I found the starred wisteria. Oh. Cat, come grab this. Come grab this, cat. Come get this. I am 9,163 years old. Twitch, what now? Okay. All right. No. It's mostly that, like, people will start talking about it and think it's okay as long as I say, hey, let's move on. Yeah, Call of the Void happens. I don't want people to do that. So this is not the opportunity to do that. Just follow the Twitch terms of service and let's not talk about that. But also, yeah, enjoy your knees while you can is very real. But if you haven't gotten one of these, Cat, definitely grab this. I can't believe we finally got this. That's the first one. Finally. Finally. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I was headed for... I got that. Now we need to hit the sign up and go to the southwest. Okay. So I'm gonna run up to this sign. You people still have knees? I know, right? I don't. Mm-mm. Nah, my knees are weak. Mom's spaghetti. It's bad. I don't know how I'm gonna be completely honest. And it's interesting, you know, Kronos, you being here, and I know you walk with a cane, and I always think about, should I get myself like accessibility devices like that? And I always find that when I use them, my arm hurts more, if that makes sense. Like, it's like I'm compensating for one pain for the other. And I don't know that it helps. I really don't know how I managed to handle going to a mixer. The cane isn't for the reason people think. And yes, yeah, it turns into one of those things of like, no worries, Kat. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. It's nice to see all you guys run by, when you guys have your ponies and stuff. I really love seeing you here. There is a wild Fido in chat if anybody wants to catch it. The cane is more there to catch me if my right leg doesn't hold. That's fair. You know, I guess I'm not to the point where I'm falling. I struggle with getting up and getting down. My knees, for whatever reason, just don't bend correctly. And it's because I have some hypermobile joints. And so unfortunately it gets worse as I get older. I don't really have the means and ability to get some of the therapies and stuff that would be potentially helpful. So again, I'm surprised that I managed to make it through the convention weekend a couple weeks ago. And hypermobility affects how our bodies handle the mobility aids. My elbows and especially wrists can't handle the way a cane needs to be used. Really interesting. See, yep. So, there's ADHD, autism, and what is the other one? Oh, CPTSD. The overlap and comorbidity of them coexisting at the same time is very, very close to overlapping. And then you add in like things like Ehlers-Danlos or hypermobile disorders. It's something that they're finally putting some money and research into it finally. Knee supports to help you stand are a good thing early. Save the knees in your 30s. I need to figure something out. I don't talk about this often, but like you being at a convention and some of the stuff that I went through had me thinking about it. So thank you for letting me kind of pick your brain on it. Like I said, I don't have the falling issue. A lot of times it's me, my knees. Like my knees, I go to stand up. Even if I just sit in the car for a 10-15 minute ride. Yeah, finally, EDN is finally getting some work done. Yeah, they're looking into hypermobility and they're realizing it's, I think they found a marker. I saw some research on it the other day that I didn't read through. They found a genetic marker. Now, my pleasure. You can always DM me too, even if it takes me 2 to 3 days to reply sometimes. Same here. Same here. I get that. Sure. I'll see if I come up with it again and think about it and I have more questions, I definitely will. I know you're at the convention, so if like you want to go and enjoy yourself, please do so. Please, please, please. If you're just killing time, I'll yap at you all you want. All right, let me go back home. I want to make sure that I get this cookie to this pony, right? So we give it the best odds to grow and everything. Oh, it's almost 1 o'clock. Oh, geez. Good. We'll get some sleep. How far did you have to travel for TwitchCon? Not that I'm trying to like gauge where you're from, but I don't know contextually. Like, did you have to take a flight? Did you drive there? Like I don't. General curiosity, not trying to dox you, if that makes sense. Let's see if I can. This Highland map is really pretty. I love that. Yeah, but it's 23:50 in the one true time zone. Okay, all right, sassy pants. Oh, goodness. I I really hope you have a good time, though. I think conventions like that are really good for the community as a whole. I know, like, for us at DreamHack, we had a wonderful time just seeing people and, you know, having the creator space there for us. Like, it's really nice to be appreciated, you know, in that sense, where they do stuff for you guys. I'm really glad, you know, that you get a chance to go do that. All three are an option. Previous 2 years, I did a high-speed train. Oh, the trains, I forget. Sorry, we don't really do trains in the US. Did a high-speed train called the Eurostar, but this year I flew and I loved flying. I'd love to drive sometime. See, I think those are things that are interesting. I don't know that I really ever want to, like, drive to TwitchCon, because that's like a 3-day drive. There's no way. But I will say that when I flew in for PAX, that was a long flight, and my hypermobile joints just, and I had to, like, definitely soak my bones after that. It was really hard. All right, guys, we do have an ad break starting soon. We do pause for ads. If you guys need to stand up and stretch, if you need to go take care of yourselves, if you need to grab a snack, a bevy, if you need to go lay on the floor, if you need to go walk your frog, if you need to go pet your goldfish, if you need to go bathe your lizard, whatever it is that you might need to do, please go take care of yourselves. We will pause for content so that you guys do not miss anything, okay? But you got to take care of yourselves if I got to take care of me, okay? So that's how we go about this. All right. So this is our very special pony, by the way, guys. This is the one we were trying to get. I cannot fly well after about 8.5 hours. Man, I think a long distance train ride would be great. I think that would be a lot of fun. I'm gonna bathe my. When you say it like that, Crime. When you say it like that, you goof. Absolute goose. I'm absolutely loving this. I'm really glad they gave us this coat pattern. I can't wait to see the riff rocks. Is that what the kids are calling it these days? Like, we like to lean into the meme here a little bit. Yeah. All right. I will be right back, guys. I'm also going to stand up and stretch. Enjoy the pony. Oh, no. Not real close. Oh, no. No. Okay. Enjoy the pony. All right. Welcome back from the ad break. Hope you guys took a chance to take care of yourselves, because it is important. All right, so we gave this rider's trait cookie to this. We're gonna see. I'm gonna let this thing grow organically. I'm not gonna try and push the growth on it, because it doesn't seem to help in that sense. It seemed to kind of hinder the other one that we did give that to. So I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but that's the goal. I at least want to make sure that's on there, and I kind of want to see, I want to feed a couple more to a couple of these and see if we do get some interesting modifications, because I've yet to see any of the rider traits. Let's see, which other one do I want to do? I don't know that it really matters. One of the ones doesn't have a negative trait anyways. We'll do that. We'll do those 3. See what happens from that. I'm still trying to get a handle on the ranching. It's one of those things that's just really data deep. Like, you have to go on a deep dive for the data and information and finding everything and researching the cookies, and there are a lot of components to it. And of course, it's the ADHD out of sight, out of mind. I was hoping they would give us the ranch like on our plot. It would have been nice if we Reth, yeah, please don't live in the ground. Reth, you're not a ground goblin, buddy. It's kind of nice having some eye candy at, at the front of the plot, right? I'm not sure I want to talk to him yet. But the barn sign being out of sight, out of mind, I have a hard time getting into it and thinking about it and remembering it and being like, ooh, yeah, that's really important, because it hasn't been so far. At least not yet, anyways. And if you guys are wondering why my garden is set up so funny, this is the best way to go with not having to mostly water and care for your plants and still get a bunch of apples for lures that I use for our bug lures. Dang it, I did not mean to grab the carrot. I hate when that happens. But this is one of the better layouts. We have pictures in the Discord if anybody wants. I do have those in the Discord. Ironically, Nightbot, it's like you predicted that. But if you guys want to see pictures of that layout, I don't know if I pinned it, but it should be in there somewhere and I can pull it out if we need to. But this layout is really helpful for keeping up the amount of apples that I need. And I keep thinking about how they're going to give us the apple jam plushie. I really think that this making apple jam is going to be how you get the apple jam plushie, right? It's either that or they're going to put it in the Zeki claw machine, which I haven't even checked out the Maji market. Has anybody been to the Maji market this week? I have 6 trees and no maintenance. What? What do you mean? What? I'm not following. Did I miss context here? All right, what was I doing? I need the apple tree. Oh, you have 6 trees. I'm sorry. I'm having an ADHD moment. You have 6 of these trees and no maintenance. That's interesting. I would love to see the layout if you have it, Shades. I know this one worked for a good bit. All you had to do was put some the weed fertilizer in there. Or the anti-weed fertilizer, I should say. See, I need a pepper. I would love to see some different layouts. This is just one that I had found. I haven't really looked into the... Like, they've got a calculator or something, I think, that you can plug and play a whole bunch of those, because they have, like, companion crop abilities. And so I enjoy this layout. It also gives me the peppers, so I can make... I can make seeds, I can make the jars that I feed the animals for ranching. Like, it just works for me, this one specifically. The mix of it, I prefer. Thank you. Yeah, the planning gardens, they have a Palia garden planner, which is really awesome. There have been so many really cool tools. Kronos, you have a good sleep. Can we get some good egg and night goodbyes for Kronos in chat? Thank you for stopping by and hanging out. I appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful TwitchCon. Genuinely. Go have the greatest of times and get some sleep. I hope you rest well. I hope you get more sleep this time around. Alright, so there's that. Let me get some watering done. Oh, we absolutely will. Thank you so much, Kronos. Have a great one. Alright, let's see what else we can get into. I think I'm doing alright on some of this other stuff. I was thinking, do we want to do a macaroon party? I know it's awfully late for most of the people that usually come and play. This is a little later stream than I usually do, so I get it. We can do that, or we can save it for tomorrow. Now that the internet seems to be stable, knock on wood, I'm planning on being there at 2 which would be easier to kind of coordinate for a 3 o'clock macaroon party, to make sure anybody else needs to get it, as well as work on the sashimi cooking party plans for Saturday. I don't think it's on this one. Where is it? It's on the prep table. No, it's on the mixing table. Yes. Yeah, these are not terribly difficult to make. I think it would be sweet leaf overproduction for everybody if we wanted to do. Because, yeah, I would be the one putting all the ingredients in. You guys would mix up some sweet leaf and then I'd just close it out. But that would be a super easy way if people wanted to bring some sweet leaf over to do that. I would absolutely love to be the one to supply the eggs, flour, and milk for everybody. Let's plan on that for tomorrow. If you guys are listening or interested, I'm going to make an announcement in the Discord as well later. But I think we're going to do that tomorrow to make sure everybody gets their 25 macaroons. Because I think that's the last thing. I'm going to go down to the bundle board. I know I could check inside, but sometimes I like to do this for the weeklies, for the villagers. If you guys have never seen this before, you can unlock all of the gifts that you can give the villagers for the week by going to the sign and clicking on the little section for it. Also, there's a wild room in chat if anybody wants to catch it. Posted the farm layout. It gets weeds on the small plants, but the trees are no maintenance. Oh, I wouldn't mind weeds on the small plants. That's really nice. Thank you for that, Shades. I appreciate you sharing that resource and that post and that picture. All right. ADHD. Why did I walk into this room? Where was I going? I'm gonna go to. Oh, I was going to the bulletin board. Bulletin board. Thank you, Lexi. The fact that you realized what I needed before I. This is why I keep you guys around. You know, just because I forget everything without you. And I mean that very facetiously, just joking and funny. All right, yeah. So that is what I need. I need the macaroons. Everything else has been done. And then if you want to, you can go to your weeklies here and you can discover what the weekly... You were very useful, Lexi. Please don't think that you have to be useful in order to be here. I appreciate you either way. But the weekly wants here, you can click on discover and it will show you all of their weekly wants. And because I'm trying to get to max relationship with the rest of the people, which I've had a hard time doing, I still can't believe this happened. Just gonna say, I know I need to talk to her, and I'm just like, you know. There's a couple others that I don't know why this one's been a struggle, except this one goes to 5. So, just, if you guys are looking for some ideas about that, that's where you can find that at the bundle board. It'll prompt you for that here. I also forgot about my dailies. I just told Aqua yesterday, I was like, I'll remind you to do your dailies when I'm streaming. No. You go get some sleep, Aqua. Can we get some good day, good night, goodbyes in chat for Aqua as well, please? Thank you so much for hanging out today. I appreciate you so much, Aqua. You have a good eat. I will see you later. All right, yellowfin tuna and a rare... Do they count? That's a common fish. Which rare fish could I request to get? All right, we're gonna... I literally just said it, and now I can't even remember. It does not show you what fish are rare. Yellowfin tuna. An ancient koi? Do you have an ancient koi? You tried requesting a fish, it didn't work? Oh no, you're telling me I have to go fish for my daily? Save your ancient koi then. It's all good, Lexi. I'm trying to think the best place to get a rare type fish. I don't know off the top of my head because I don't know much about the fishing. Oh no, a tragedy. I know, right? I refuse. I refuse to spend this much money because it buys the double. I will buy the double across aristocrat sconce though. Those are worth it. You want the tuna, Bahari Ocean. I don't mind requesting the yellowfin tuna, but for a rare, I'm trying to think of the best chance to get a rare fish. The underground, you know what? You're absolutely right. Let's go do that. We'll see if we can do a little bit of fishing down there to get it. I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. We'll see if we can do a little bit of fishing. Hopefully this, for some of our new friends who maybe haven't played Palia before, you're interested in it's, by the way, it is a free-to-play game. It is free to play. Completely free to play. So if you guys are looking for something to play and enjoy, that's free, that you know, there's, the nice thing about this game as far as an MMO goes is, like, they do their best to make content that isn't locked behind, like, you have to dump a bunch of time into it. They try to give you different ways to do that. And they also have like a battle pass system. And the battle pass system is cozy. You can select it and earn the points towards it at any time. At any time. I should go get dinner going. I want to play Palia. We're probably, I don't know. We're probably gonna go for a little while longer at the very least. Ooh, I don't know what that is. Is that a rare fish? Tell me it's a rare fish. Nope, that's uncommon. I'm trying to decide what we're gonna do for dinner, because obviously I had to start stream late today because the internet, literally I didn't get the text message for my internet being back until 3:56. I was like, I will wait until 4 o'clock to determine whether we're going to do this or not. And then I got delayed a little bit because Gon got home and I was trying to check in with him. And just, you know, so the dogs wouldn't bark and everything on stream. And I wanted to be very present in here. Because it had been like 2 weeks since a normal stream, to say the least. Come on, guys. Fingers crossed we get a rare fish. What do you got ideas for, Lexi? What are you going to do for dinner? I was thinking about some bagel bites. Genuinely, I have bagel bites in my freezer right now. It's a blobfish. I'd really like a ray of some kind, I think. Would probably be the rare fish. Yeah, let's play What's for Dinner. Maggie, that depends. I'm using glowworm, I think. I'm gonna double check, but I should be using glowworms. We're having a homemade cheesy pasta and some chicken. See, I would take that and add some broccoli to it. I'm not gonna lie. But I like that with rice. I like a cheesy broccoli chicken and rice bake. Hopefully that helps, Maggie. Hi, Maggie. It's good to see you. I hope you're having a good day. I've been trying to get the rare fish all day. Oh no! Hi, Ellie. Welcome in. It's good to see you too. Ooh! I got an eel. Is that gonna be it? Oh. Yay! That's a rare one. I'll sit here with you in solidarity, though, for a minute. Maybe. Yay! Alright, we could try for the tuna. I don't know that I want it. I mean, it's not hard fish to go get. Starstream, welcome on in. It's good to see you. Thank you for getting your daily peas. Ooh, a giant Choppa plushie. That's a good one. And a Conkeldor? Yeah. You would get a Conkeldor. Big burly thing carrying beams of iron. Seems fitting. Seems fitting for you, Starstream. You got another pole shoe plushie today? Jesus! I really should. I wish I had a way to keep track of that stuff in the back. Sometimes it goes by and I don't get a chance to see it. I kind of wish I could pull it off in, like, the point redemption thing, but it's only in Mix It Up. So I gotta figure out a way to start tracking your guys' inventory. I'm not sure what that's gonna look like, but I wanna see if we can't like someday get somebody who's had all of them. I also thought about getting a daily potato pod, but there gets to be so much spam in chat. Usually it's contained to the beginning of stream, and when it happens later, it's not a big deal. But I know it can be a little overwhelming. I know the daily potato, but if I do the daily potato, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to do it like, what do I want to say? Like a horoscope. So like, depending on what potato you get, there's gonna be like a little horoscope tied to it somehow. Sort of like if you, like a daily dwarf or something, like if we did like the 7 dwarves, right? I have ideas that I want to do with that. Definitely have ideas. I believe in you, Maggie. You got this. You almost made me spit out my drink, Lexi. That would be incredible. The daily dinner forecast. But it's always going to have potatoes in it if it's a daily potato. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Ooh. Ooh, what's that? What's that? Nope, that's the blobfish. Whatever. Daily how to cook your potato? Maybe. That might work. Leia, thank you for getting your daily party. Welcome on in. Thank you for getting your first one. There's a daily party, a daily plushie, and a daily Pokemon. Whatever is your jam and whatever you want to count and redeem, that's entirely up to you. Thank you for getting yours. Ooh, a winter Flutterfox plushie. Nice, nice. Trying to decide if I want to go and hunt in Twitch Mobile did not like me spicing things up. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Twitch Mobile is like that sometimes. Ooh, a chest, Maggie. Nice, nice. I love how mermaid your outfit feels. Like, I don't know why, but it gives me mermaid vibes. Your mix and match game is going great. Like, I love it. Not your fault, don't apologize for developer issues. You know, so I have a question about that, because people say that, right? And when I say I'm sorry, it's more like I am empathetic to what you're going through. So like, I'm sorry that's happening to you. Is there a better way to phrase that? I would love to retrain my brain to say that instead, because it does seem like I'm apologizing for something. Leia, we've been playing some Palia ADHD. Yes, very much so. Are you, how obvious is that? Welcome to being ADHD with CPTSD. Welcome back home, Metal. I'm so glad that you're back home. Maybe I feel for the struggle or something? Like, I know that I'm not... Like, I recognize it because I know I am a recovering people pleaser, somebody like that. It's not me being apologetic in the sense that, like, I find it to be my personal, like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry that's happening in my channel, on my Twitch. Usually it's just the... For some reason, my brain shortens it, and I just say, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry that's happening, and people think I'm apologizing for myself, and it's more like, I'm sorry that's happening for you or happening to you. I empathize. Fun little neurospicy side tangent. I'm sorry you went through something hard enough to have CPTSD. Yeah, so, being undiagnosed autistic for 30-some years, that'll happen. That'll happen. So... learning how to be myself and be less, like, overly masked about things and whatnot, it's been a struggle. And it is a side piece to, like, childhood stuff. And, I have answers for that, Leia. Because the original autism studies were done on cis white men. To be completely honest, like that is the original studies that they did back in the 80s were done on cis white men. There were not any females. They did not study autism in females because it presented differently. And so, like, this is one of those things, like, when you start looking into, like, why, and you start to feel a lot of, like, anger and grief. That makes sense, though. Unmasked, let the intrusive spicy thoughts win. I love that. I try a lot of times. I do a lot better now than I used to. A couple of years of knowing that I am has helped. For sure. I know that there are other things that have caused CPTSD. Like it's one of those, I was also with a narcissistic partner for 7 years. And so like it adds up. It impacts you as a whole, as a person. And it's not like just one. That's the fun thing about the complex part about it, is that it's compounded. It's compounded. So there's a lot to that. Any luck, Maggie? Have you gotten your rare fish yet? I haven't seen anything fancy go by. I love the was. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. No, I do not desire to pass on my generational trauma. Also, there's a wild Esper in chat if anybody wants to catch it. And, oh darn. Okay. But so like in my sense, I'm just, I don't want to continue the patterns, right? And like, it's fun because I get to watch my brother, and I think that he's also breaking those patterns too. Just a lot of layers to things that you don't realize until you start unpacking it. I absolutely agree. One of the main concepts of my channel and thought with everything is like the need for growth. If you're not willing to consider continuous growth for yourself, it makes it really difficult to work through things. Ooh, I think that's at least a rare one. Come on, Maggie, you got this. Let's go! I think that's it. Tell me that's one, not an uncommon, please. Ooh, nice! I don't know, go check. You should be able to open your inventory, go to your daily and check. It may not. I don't know, because it does say any rare fish. You might still just need to go for a rare, but you got an epic out of it. Oh, no! But yeah, thank you. I believe in continuous growth, and I believe in it's all good. It's all good. We stay in solidarity for at least a little while, as long as I can manage. But I think that continuous growth is definitely something that needs to be considered. Like, you know, even in the last couple of days, I've had some situations where I've not been the best person, and I know that. And, like, I've had to work through that some. And, you know, I'm trying to learn from it, trying to understand, if anything else, I'm just trying to understand myself and why. Because I also have, like, alexithymia, which makes it really hard to tell, like, what I'm feeling. And it makes it hard to work through things sometimes. And so the process of it can come out when I don't mean it to, and it happens. But it's one of those things that, like, I always look at it, and I try to just look back and go, what do I learn from this? What did I do? What did I say? Or, you know, what went wrong, right? Can I learn something from this? And I feel like that's the case in most of the time. And I'm not perfect at it. I'm not ever going to be. But even, like, me saying this out loud is also my reminder to think about that later too. Like, that I should reflect on it and try to learn something better from it. But it can feel a lot like personal attack all the time, like on yourself, if you know, don't give yourself some grace too within that, if that makes sense. Ooh, no, I think that's one of those blobfish again. Yep. I love that you're getting some of your epic fish though, Maggie. Like, you still need that for the achievement, I think. The way I think about it is if I'm reflecting and finding some faults or reasons to apologize, then I'm doing well. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a valid way to look at that. I think, again, just reflecting. I used to be completely incapable of seeing faults in myself. I don't know that I could tell you the point in which I changed from... I don't know if I always was able to. I don't feel like I was. I definitely wasn't as reflective, but I definitely always had the desire to... I felt like there was something wrong with me, right? That's what happens with, like, undiagnosed autism. Is... you just, or like untreated ADHD, which I also had. The fact that I was diagnosed as ADHD as a child was a miracle. My doctor had read the DSM. It gave me another rare fish, Maggie. Apparently I'm pulling the aqua of fishing luck. I had a daily a while ago that said collect any sofa, which there are notably only couches, not sofas. So I crafted a couch, didn't get the daily. Read the daily again, and the notes it said, kill him a couch. Crafted the kill him a couch, got the daily. Oh my gosh. Oh, I hate that. I know there's a point in time that it shifted, but I always felt like there was something wrong with me. Now I understand, like, it's just, I'm different. And that's okay. There's a difference in the way you think about it that way. Also, we have an ad break coming in. If you guys need to stand up and stretch, please do so. Go take care of yourselves. Grab a snack, grab a bevy. Go lay on the floor. Go walk your frog. Go pet your goldfish. Go bathe your lizard. Do what you need to. Take care of yourself. If you need to go train your dragon, like, just go do it. Just go do it. It'll be okay. 90 seconds, I promise. Hi, wifey. Can I get a caster command for wifey, please?
Spousal unit less than 3.
Thank you so much for that sub, Jamie. Welcome on in. Guys, go follow my bestie, my wifey, my love. Please, please, please. Wonderful caster from Canada. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, you go bathe your lizard, you weirdo. All right, we have ads. I'll be back in just a minute. You guys too. And I adore your face, Jamie. All right. Welcome back from the ad break. I seem to have misplaced my dragon though. She's on her own for bath time, I guess. You know, that's how it goes sometimes. Also, anytime. I'm so glad to be able to shout you out and share that with our friends. If you guys want to go follow another cozy friend, please go follow our fellow Canadian PNG tuber and SideQuest bestie for lifey. I get that. I'm just so self-conscious and internalize everything. So if I was bad, then I am the problem, and that is my fault. Oh, the people pleaser. I'm the incredibly critical self-inner talk. It's a hard, yeah, it's very hard to find balance in that. So know that you're doing your best, and that's all that matters. And again, this is why I say everybody talk to therapy. Like talk to people, go to therapy. even if your therapy is listening to me ramble about some of these experiences and make you feel a little bit better on the inside, knowing that you're not the only one with these struggles, like that's what I'm here for. Lived experience to share is very important. It's one of the most organic and human things that we can do, in my opinion. Is that the third installation of How to Train Your Dragon? I think that was in joke metal to me saying, go train your dragon. If you gotta go train your dragon, like, go take care of it. It'll be fine. We'll be here in a minute. I'm really enjoying the vibes today. I know the Shnami as well. I love how that's how you coined that or phrased that. That's hilarious to me. Yeah, yeah. Come on, Maggie. I have faith in you. I have faith in you. You're fishing with glowworms, right? I don't think that you have to. I just think that's your better chance. I don't know that you could have gotten that other one without glowworms, so... Yeah, the game's just being crabby with you, evidently. Because I think the eel is the one that you want. There's another rare eel. I keep getting the eels. Maybe I need to stop fishing in here so that you can get it. As soon as I walk away, you'll get it. That's what's gonna happen. That's how this is gonna work. With that being the case, Meg, I'm gonna leave you to it. I'm gonna see if I can go get this. Oh, wait, no, Lexi sent me the bluefin tuna. Thank you, Lexi. I appreciate you very, very much. 3 more Taylor tickets means 3 more outfit colors. How's Palia today? It's been good. We've just been doing some very much ADHD, achievement hunting, chasing the chest, doing some funds, just some other crazy shenanigans. I am gonna walk away, Maggie. I wish you luck. I hope that brings you luck. Oh shoot, I forgot to check the underground furniture and stuff. I literally was right there. I can't believe I just did that. Look, I'm trying to do what I know how to do, which is leave the luck there for you. Because evidently I am not bringing you luck. It's funny you started talking about reflection on actions. I was talking with my husband about that earlier because he and another friend think I struggle with it. But I'm constantly trying to do so. I just don't know how to tell I'm doing something wrong when I don't know what rule I'm breaking. See, this is... Yes. Yes. Trying to think, I hear what you're saying, and I'm trying to think now how to phrase this, because I know personally, I struggle with something similar, and it's usually because there's missed context in something. I need people to be a lot more direct with me about something if they're upset with me or I'm upset with them, that's the way that I have to communicate in order to understand whether the person hears what I'm saying and reflect on it, to help that, I don't know, I'm trying to think about different scenarios. And there are a lot of times I get stuck kind of it's like forest for the trees. I can look at a problem for so long that I can't see the other sides of it, that I just get so blindered, I have blinders on. And so when somebody else comes in and gives me a smidge of perspective, my brain finds a whole other path to explore before it gets stuck in the trees again. So it's like from one problem to the next, but the pattern expands when I have other people to give me some insight or input. So I can, as much self-reflection as I can do, reflecting on one's own behavior or actions is always harder to do than see others' stuff. And it's funny because, you okay, as an example, you guys say that, and I think about the fact that, I constantly say, like, I'm working on being better or being different or doing this, that, and the other. And I sometimes say it to tell myself because I know that I am, but it's like I can't believe it. And it wasn't until, recently I'd been working on some things and Gon was like, you've been doing a lot of work lately. Like, I see it. And I was like, oh, like it just gave me that little push of perspective that like, I am working on some things. I'm trying and it's difficult and it's hard, but like I'm trying. And that was really eye-opening for me, to be honest. To just have somebody else validate that in that sense. And so again, this goes back to, I can reflect all I want, but like, we can't see how fast we grow. Exactly, yeah. I just wish like they'd call me out in the moment so I have examples of behavior so I can recognize it in the future before it happens, or at least tell me in the first place. If they could be more direct, like I know for me, like sometimes it's like setting boundaries. Sometimes I'm trying to think how this reflects some with like my own situation. I agree, it would be great. Sometimes it doesn't always work that way. And sometimes if it's other neurospices, like you can struggle with, like also not feeling called, like sometimes calling out can like trigger my RSD. So, like, if they bring it to me later in a DM or, like, privately, like, I feel a lot better that way. Calling me out in a moment like that, I'm probably going to be pretty triggered. But, like, for me, like, setting little boundaries. I don't know why I came out here to fish, because I already got this from Lexi, but my brain decided that's what I was going to come do. But if as an example, one of the boundaries that I set was that I do not like to be touched while in the kitchen in any fashion if I have a knife in my hand or if I have something hot in my hand. And it seems so simple, and I'll explain more in a minute, but it was one of those things where I had my ex who would go out of his way to do that and then do it again, and I would keep reminding him, but I was very direct for the most part. I was like, please don't do that. And he would continue to step over that line. He was a narcissist, so like there's some to that, but like being with somebody else who got it like the first or the second time that I asked, it was really eye-opening to like that was gone, bless you. It opened my eyes to the idea that people can like listen to that reflection. What am I trying to say? They can listen to the reflection and actually change their actions based on it. This song is killing my brain right now. That one's a good one when I'm really in like the I'm ready to go kind of mood. That was not right then. But when you're like trying to reflect on things, see, and I it's weird because like my personal experience, Bramble, is that I don't want the post-it note moments. I don't want somebody to write down on a post-it note and be like, they did this, then that, whatever. And this is where it's like a post-it note of how they wronged me. And it's like, that doesn't include intent, right? And like, even for me, one of the things that I've struggled with, as an example, and like this is one of those conversations of like, sometimes we do things unintentionally and it's because we don't understand how the other person works. So I have aphantasia, means that I have a hard time imagining what things look like, smell like, taste like, whatever. My partner, on the other hand, has hypertasia. So he can pick something up in his mind, flip it around, look at it, and see it in all different ways. Okay? When we're talking about, this is such a funny moment to me. When we talk about food, we talk about what we want for dinner. If I start rapid firing different foods at him and he starts to consider them, he said it's like it overwhelms his senses. First he's thinking about this, then this, then this, then this. And he's like, it's too much. I never intended to do that to him. Right? But I didn't know that's what it did until we talked for a long time about how that affects you, right? but I didn't know that until I knew I had aphantasia and that he didn't. And that like we started to have these conversations that like you should have with a therapist to teach you that other people see the world differently, right? So it's really hard to like give yourself some grace, right? If you're still trying to figure out each other and communicate about these things, it's going to take time for you to be like, can you be more direct when these things happen? Can you give me specific examples so that I can either understand or explain? But also sometimes when people are, like call you out on something and you try to explain, they see it as an excuse when it's not. It's just trying to get back to the root of that communication thing. Hopefully that makes sense. If I ever had to touch someone with that rule, because I had a few friends like that too, and I announced myself first, the way you say corner in a restaurant kitchen, yeah, that's pretty good, solid advice. I find that to be pretty much the case. I'm trying to think. Let me see. I think that for today, I think we're going to call it. I have had a wonderful time. I would love to carry this conversation over if you want, Bramble, because I enjoy it. But I think I'm having one of those days where it was a later stream today. I didn't plug anything in. That was weird. We're gonna go see a new friend that I found that usually streams a lot later in the day. And so I'm actually kind of glad that we get to do this. So this is also going to allow Gon and I to go figure out dinner as well. So we're going to go and raid another Palia streamer. They're doing tower chores and trades today. I think they're part of I think they might be part of the Great Palia Charity Hunt as well. But we're going to go raid them. They are intended for mature audiences. So again, as always, guys, thank you so much for being here. Grab a friend, grab a drink, make sure everybody makes it onto the next party safe and sound. If you want to grab a raid message, there it is. If you're subbed, you can use the first one. If not, you can use the second one or use whatever raid emotes you want to. I want to see all the pretty emotes you guys have, okay? So whatever you want to do, just bring it in with the party and raid. Thank you so much for stream today. It's been great to be back. So thankful for you guys being here and sharing your moments and sharing in the day and the lurks. Thank you so much for stream today. It's been incredible. Our fun little hype train and everything else, all the raids and everybody that came in. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your time zone wherever you may be. Have a wonderful time. I will see you hopefully tomorrow at 2 p.m. We're probably going to do some hunts. We're going to do some other stuff. We're going to talk about the macaroon party and probably the sashimi party on Saturday. Okay. I got to put some pins in the place to make sure everything is buttoned up. And then we should be good to go. And I will send that out to everybody in the Discord. So keep your eyes out there. I will see you guys on over there. Thank you so much for today and for all your help and your tips and your tricks and listening to mine and just sharing. So please go take this raid message, share it with Feisty, go find a new friend. I think you guys are going to absolutely love Feisty. So I'll see you over there. Bye, guys.